The thing that I'm most concerned with right now is that motherfucking monstrosity. Do you know all the times I've walked down here, I've never realized that fucking motherfucker sits right here on this landmark. Makes me think about that building that they put up where Biggie is. It's almost like monuments to the dead. This is where they pulled the surveillance footage. Cameras are weak, and as you can see, there's multiple blind spots. But that gas station across the street that's been there, look at it. Those cameras have a much better angle. Why wouldn't they have pulled those? Why would they pull the ones that are the weakest? With the weakest, look at this. Look at all the obstruction. Now look at the clear line of sight. Now this is the night of the Mike Tyson fight. This entire strip is packed. And on weekends, on fight nights, the strip is packed all night. Yet there was no eyewitnesses. Now it was said, and for some confirmed, but then questioned again, that there were federal agents parked right there. Which means when that thing happened right here, they would have had clear line of sight to see exactly what was going on. Why did no one call for help? Why did nobody call a bus? Why did it take some random person to call it in? With the kind of shooting that they had, they said that Tupac took all the hits. Suge only got nicked.
Hello? Can anyone hear me? Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. You can hear me, Tanya? You can hear me, Mountain? Oh my God, I was sitting here talking to you guys for like 3 minutes, and then I realized nothing was going on. I said so much. You guys didn't even hear. I swear to God, they be hating. I'm not going to lie. We had a little hold up. We had some stuff to take care of out of town. And, I don't know. I think this hotel, there's something weird going on with the Wi-Fi. It's just not. Oh my God. Justy, I saw your comment. I commented to you, but you didn't hear me. If you want to hit the link, love, please feel free. Okay. Girl, you didn't hear anything? That's a daggone shame. So let me try to wrap it all back up. I wanted to start this night with a song, if that's okay with you guys. It's a song that I wrote not long after my son and Nipsey Hussle passed away. It's called Look at Me. And I think it really speaks to what we're going through today, like even more now. It's desolate, you know? It's just everything is a little desperate right now. People are making a lot of desperate moves because everybody wants to be famous. Everyone wants to be special. Everyone wants to be recognized. And sometimes it goes down a wrong path. So let's start this up. Let's get the room warmed up. Everybody get settled in. We're waiting for the Mr. Let Go crew to get over here. And for those who are having a late night, welcome. For those who are having a really early morning, welcome. For those having breakfast, please be advised. This live, be careful what you eat, drink, and swallow while we're talking. You might hear some things that might mess your head up and induce like Heimlich like effects. Okay, anyway, here we go. Look at you. Look at me, I'm special. Look at me, I'm a star. Look at me, I'm spectacular. Can't you see, I'm going far. Look at me, I'm a winner. Look at me, I'm so high. Oblivious to my surroundings as I watch it all pass me by. Running away from the sun, can't run it for one more trip. I'm running and I'm running and running. I'm running and I'm running around the sun. Running till my feet get numb. And run one more trip around the sun. Running till my feet get numb. I'm running around the sun. Computer bad, kill them all until they die. Put another bullet in their heads. Call it entertainment instead. Computer bad, get them high, hang them till they die. Put another chemical in their heads. Call it, that's entertainment instead. Look at me, I'm famous. Look at me, I'm the shit. Look at me, got 1 million followers. That must mean that I'm so rich. Look at me, I'm a felon. Look at me, I don't snitch, not for anybody, yo. Look at me, I'm a freak. Don't look away, I might be dead by next week. So running away from the sun, can't run it for one more trip. I'm running and I'm running. I'm running and I'm running around the sun. Running till my feet get numb. And run one more trip around the sun. Running till my feet get numb. I'm running around the sun. know, when I think about my life in art, when I think about my life in sound, I'm grateful every day. I'm so grateful for God's gift in my life, you know? To be able to listen to something and words come out of nowhere, out of thin air, and there's a message there. Salute to Mr. Let Go, who is now a part of the songwriting community. I really do love that song of yours, Mr. Let Go. It's really fabulous. And it's a wonderful message. And that was part of the reason why, you know, I got ostracized in the game, because I always tried to put relevant, really, 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 really relevant messages to all of my work. I want to make sure that the people are hearing what they need to hear. And they hated me for it. You know, I didn't want to, you know, do all of the stuff that they wanted to do. And I don't know why people can't go their own way and why when people do, they're attacked for it. It's kind of strange, actually, when you think about it. People's ability to just allow this computer. You guess you have to join on the desktop because I don't see the button to become a member. You might have to get on your desktop. You know, they don't make anything easy, my dear. But that's about, you know what? I feel the same way. And for everyone who's asking about it, no, it is unreleased. No, it's not on Spotify, but you do have it now. And I'm going to have to talk to my lead producer on when they are going to be able to hear it and where they'll be able to get it. How are you, lead producer?
I'm good.
You're good? All right. So how do you want to start this thing off? How do you want to start the conversation?
Go.
Well, actually, I really want you to talk first because, I mean, you were totally disrespected for absolutely no reason tonight by a guy who is elderly on YouTube for a career when he had a career in radio and lost it because he threatened to grape a 4-year-old child. Now, that child is older now. She's a young woman now. But it was DJ Envy's child. Do any of you guys know that? Do you know that about the Star Report? He was a radio jock back in New York. Like he always likes to say, I'm from Jersey, you know my steez. Ain't nobody said that in like 25 years, G.
30 years.
Like nobody has said that.
Know my steez.
You know my steez.
Old ass nigga.
But what's funny is all of these people like to sit there and make these like big, grandiose, I'm coming for Jag. I'm ruining Jag. I'm a disrespect Jag. Jag. I hate you, Jag. I'm going to get you, Jag. You bald headed. And it's just so funny because I don't know these people. And these people don't know me. Oh, welcome. You know, I just don't get it. Can you imagine what it's like? I mean, literally, imagine what it's like to wake up one day, go online, check your algorithm, and see just a bunch of weird stuff being said about you. Especially when it comes to Storm Monroe. People are asking, since he decided to drag us, I guess, while Storm Star was dragging us and AT2 was dragging us, it almost seems like a coordinated effort, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like it almost seems. Welcoming Just D to the stage. Hey, Just D. Are you
Okay,
there,
sorry.
lady?
I had to take myself off of mute. First of all, I want to say, grand rising since it is technically one, a little after one, but
Yeah.
I'm sending you positive energy and peace and healing, and to Odell as well. As you guys know, we support the Queen on Just D show, and every live I have, my viewers are saying we love Jack. So I need you to know that. Um, Now, I am exceptionally confused. I am confusion at this point because
Why?
uh, him of all people, they got him too.
Storm?
I just don't understand, Jag.
Oh,
I,
sweetheart, they've had Storm.
you know what I
You know,
realize? They're trying so hard because of what's coming out about Jay Z. It's like everyone's working in overtime to discredit you so that the rest of the victims don't come forward. I swear to God, that's what I feel in my spirit.
that's exactly what's happening. And it's just crazy to me because I don't know if you saw any of the Star business, but he's sitting
Uh-uh.
up there. I'm only talking about trending topics. But he was talking about this fake story that they've been running around with, saying that I accused Mr. Carter of doing things to me that he didn't do.
Mm,
Matter of fact, when I found out about it last night, I addressed it last night and I shared very, very, very damaging, traumatizing information about a name I never wanted to speak again.
mm.
The name Trevor Green, it it instills terror. And I am not a fearful person.
I understand.
This man, and I'm not saying allegedly, he is a professional hitman. And he was hired to bed me. He was hired to get information out of me. And when I realized what was going on, he started terrorizing me. I'll never forget one day I had a show in Washington, D.C. I had broke it off with this guy months before. I was already dating someone else and settling into a new relationship. And I had a show in DC and I didn't want to drive. I took the train, got off at 30th Street Station in Philadelphia. I was going to hop in a cab and go back to my high rise. And there was a panel van sitting out in front on the 29th Street side. And I saw it, but I didn't really pay it any attention. And the next thing I know, it pulled up on me and it was Trevor. And he grabbed me by my throat, drugged me into the van, started beating on me, telling me how dare I leave without him knowing where I was. And I'm like, I'm sitting here freaked out in my mind because I'm like, I know I broke up with you 2 months ago.
Right.
It took me a year and a half to get that weirdo out of my life. He tried to kidnap me 5 times. He was successful 4. He held me hostage at gunpoint. Terrible. Just terrible.
And I remember you talking about that previously. That's why I'm like, what is
Yeah.
going on? Because the more the more people they can get to not believe you, it's literally a mind shift to get people to turn off the truth tellers so that the rest of the victims who already are still living in fear, whose voices have not been heard, who are afraid to come forward, so that they will feel like, oh, if I come forward, XYZ is going to happen to me. Jag, I don't care what anybody says. I feel it in my spirit that I feel your trauma. I literally feel it. It- I just don't understand why he of all, it's like him of all people. I started
Understand
watching you on
this.
his platform. I'm like,
Understand
what the
this.
hell?
This is a rerun for me and Storm. This is a rerun. He did this same thing 4 years ago. A lot of people don't remember. So much has happened since then. When Tasha K first got jealous, you're welcome, Mr. Let Go. I love you. And I hope everyone is buying that game up because we need games that force real family engagement and real meaningful, lasting, just lasting experiences. Thank God you're here. Oh, and I talked to Megan. You guys need to talk. We're going to figure that out.
Are you talking to me?
Oh, no, I was talking to Mr. Let Go
Oh,
in
I'm
the
sorry. Okay.
comments.
I was confused. Okay, gotcha.
Oh my God. So, anyway, once Tasha K became extremely jealous of Storm collaborating with me and him getting millions of views with me and not with her. She went crazy on him, went
I
nuts,
remember that.
started blackmailing him and everything, right?
I remember
And he
that.
was still under that Kibi contract.
Mhm.
So he kind of had to do whatever she said. So she convinced him to turn on me. So the two of them cooked up this story. They went and found this little weirdo guy named Young Muhammad. He's from Dallas. Actually, he comes from around the same area that Lamisha Fuller does,
Not a coincidence.
which is where he was hanging out. Oh, it ain't 666 in the chat no more, baby. We got 1K in the room. And welcome everyone to the Jaguar Wright Effect. This is your channel to be able to not only engage with me, but the Jaginator community. And there are so many of us here, and we love you all. So anyway, they get this guy, Young Muhammad. And the whole story was apparently he had come to Philadelphia with Erica Badu's sister when I wore her ass out because she was taking up too much time on the stage, thinking she was special because she was Erica's sister. And Jasmine had to perform. And when I say Jasmine, I mean Jasmine Sullivan. She was only 14 years old. Jasmine started singing with us at the Black Lily in Philly when she was 13 years old. She was mentored by all of us, which is why her soul sound is so staunch. And her mother was like a mini Maddie Mae Moss, a mini Maddie Moss, so it's like, we looked out for Jazz. We love Jazz. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like, she was our baby sister and she was growing up and we were very protective. So when Jasmine Sullivan's mother called me and said, Jag, they won't let Jasmine get on stage. She has to be at school in the morning. And Erica Badu's sister won't get off stage. And everyone's afraid to say something because Amir said everyone had to be nice to her because she's Erica's sister. Isn't that crazy? I literally had to get out of my bed from all the way up City Avenue, come down West River Drive, hook all the way around, cut through the art museum. I literally got to the club in 10 minutes when it was a 25-minute ride. Because if Jasmine's mom is calling me, dude, I'm coming. And so I get there to the club, I pull up, leave the car running and everything. Don't even take the keys out the car. Like that's how much of a queen I am in my city. I leave it there. I look at the guy at the door. He was like, "Yo, Jag." I was like, "Yo, I ain't gonna be here long. Hook me up. Take care of the car." He was like, "I got you, Jag." It was my Jaguar.
Mhm.
Oh, welcome, new subscriber. Welcome. And man, when I tell you, I came all the way up them stairs. Like if I gotta get out of my bed to come to the club to see that the baby sis get on stage, it's a going to be a problem. So I get up there. And there go Nay Rock, and she's just sitting there. Mind you, she had a 15-minute feature and she had already been on stage for almost an hour. Talk about rude. Just talk about rude. You're an invited guest at an event that I built on my
Right.
back from New York to Philly. And because Amir tells you you can do whatever you want, you think that's cool, I came up there, cussed their ass out. I took the mic right out of her hand. I said, "This is Black Lily. And it's time for Jasmine." And everybody, I was like, "Take your ass on. Go where the hell you want to go." I cussed her ass out right there on the stage. She's still embarrassed to go back to Philadelphia. And there are people that still remember me cussing your ass out, Nay Rock. Or should I say Coco? So anyway, this little boy, they got this little boy to come forward and say that he, at 17 years old, allegedly, came to Philadelphia with Nay Rock. Which why are you? Why is a teenage boy on the road? Anyway,
Right, right.
she she transferred you from Dallas to Philly, and he said that I SA'd him at the club. He gave all kinds of descriptions about what I was wearing and whoop-de whoop-de woo, but he forgot three things. He forgot my 5 carat wedding ring that was on my ring finger, the baby that I had in my stomach, who is now 22 years old, my son Sam, and nobody got around me without getting clearance from security.
Hmm.
There's no way what he's saying could have happened. And he finally told the truth after me and Nosy Ho ran him down, 11111 in the building, ran him down on her channel. And then that's when he told us the truth. That Tasha K promised she was going to pay him $4,000 to tell that story on Storm Monroe's channel so that they could trash me. And guess what? She never paid him because he wouldn't go through with it. And if anybody saw that live, Storm was sitting there. Yeah, you remember? You remember what you were supposed to? You said she did. He was like, well, man, no, I ain't say that. I just said, she was giving me rhythm. No, but you said she did. It was terrible.
See, and that's the part right there that it's the mind. I don't know if I can speak freely, but you know what I'm saying, the mind effery of it
You
all.
could you can speak
Okay.
freely. I mean,
It's
we're over 20 minutes in. So I
because
mean,
I'm
we are
like,
monetized. We don't want to get
I'll try. Yeah,
unmonetized, but
I just don't understand how people see, because these are things that when I first started speaking out, people warned me, that people will come together to come against you to try to discredit you. But at the end of the day, like I said last night on my live, this is about helping the victims who are too afraid to come forward. All of the blatant, repeat, strategically planned attacks, which I also highlighted that. I said, y'all don't think it's a coincidence that all of these people are all suddenly coming together against her when Jay-Z is being, and I told them, I said, I already had the premonition of him getting indicted in 2025. So, sir, you can try to have people lie on this woman all you want. You are going to get locked up because God is going to have you locked up, period. So all this extra confusion ain't nothing but a distraction in
but
trying
that's
to,
what
it's
they
a fear
do.
tactic.
But do you understand? He's doing exactly what I said he was going to do on Pierce Morgan.
It's
I
crazy, bro. It's
said,
crazy to see that though. Like real, I can't, I'm still shocked that it's him.
I don't know if
Like,
it's me,
damn.
but you sound like you're breaking up just a little bit. Is it
Oh, hold
me?
on. No, it's me because I have on a Bluetooth headphone in my mouthpiece. So
Oh,
I am just, I'm shocked, but not really. And like I said, you keep speaking your truth, because the more you speak, the more victims will come forward. Just like Jonathan Hayes said, when he started speaking, people started
D, are
reaching
you
out.
there?
Yeah, I'm here. Hold on, hold on.
You totally just broke out. But, when it comes to Storm, it's really simple. I hold on a second. Let me see if I have it in here. I used to have a voice, just a little clip. If I had to address, so do I still have the J. Cole in here? I don't even know if I still got the J. Cole in here. I used to play no role models because that's what, I think people really need to understand. There are no role models for real, for real. Or should I say very few role models on YouTube. A lot of these people are stalkers, major cyber stalkers, scam artists. But the problem is when you start pushing through fake stories for profit, that is not only public corruption, but it's wire fraud because you're asking people to buy into a lie when they think they're supporting you earnestly. Now, it takes 2 people to make a federal conspiracy, 5 people to make a RICO, right? Let's look at the misinformation, disinformation train today. And by the way, They're all sharing the same story. Now, there is a content creator that came out earlier this week and said that there are groups that have a secret email that they pass around, creating, inventing, shaping stories for all of them to use them for content so that they can make money. And then they encourage the story up, and whoever's at the top of the food chain usually gets the biggest viral video. It's weird. It's almost like a gifting circle for content creators, except it's so illegal. Two, where you at? Oh my God. Oh my God. It's just crazy. And meanwhile, they're committing all kinds of crimes and they're doing it, but nobody's paying attention to who's running it. There is no way someone like Sean Carter should have this much intimate knowledge about what's going on YouTube. Talking about me, calling me a conspiracy theorist, talking about Sloan Bella, calling her a physicist when he meant to say psychic. You know what I'm saying? Like, just really weird. And then he wants to talk about family values. And meanwhile, Ramir was sued by him for trying to get confirmation on his genetics. How did that work? How do you go to court to try to get someone to go through a DNA test to prove your identity? Uh-oh. Can everyone hear me okay? Uh, and shout out to the new member. Thank you, Edward. uh, oh my God. Can you hear me? D, are you there? Oh, this is Put a one in the chat if you can hear me. Put a one in the chat if you can hear me. Can you see me? Okay, real rap, all facts. Not only did I get kicked out of my StreamYard, I had to shut down my device 4 times, and then I had to change the passcode on my own hotspot because for whatever reason the signal is jammed where we are. Isn't that crazy? Unbelievable. Hey, I don't know what happened to Just. Oh, here she is.
Okay.
Hey,
Can you hear
Justy.
me?
Justy, are you there? Can you hear me, babe?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so we both got kicked out at the same time. And I had to log in
Really?
on my laptop. Yeah, I was logged in on my phone on the mobile browser to StreamYard and I got kicked out. So I'm logged in on my laptop right now.
I literally had to change the password
That's some
on my
bullshit.
hotspot
That's some
just so I could be
bullshit.
able to re.
I said that. My homegirl just called. She's like, "Where is she?" I said, "Bro, they kicked us both off."
I had to literally get in the car.
Oh my God. Wow. Do you see? So do
And people
y'all
don't want to
find
believe this is real.
right? See, this is a perfect example. I'm actually glad this happened. This is a perfect example of what I'm saying. The length that they will go to censor, because wow, how not us both got kicked off at the same time, and I'm on my laptop. I'm on a whole different device.
You know what I was saying? I was like, oh, thank God. D is in there because she can keep everything going.
Yes, because I kept typing like, yo, like maybe she need to clear her cache. Like maybe she got a phone call. Like this is wild, bruh. The censorship, you know what? Like what Odell said about getting our own platform, we need to make that happen ASAP. Like for real. We need to
What's
just work
happening?
together
What's gonna
It
and
happen?
is
just get that
happening.
ASAP. This is wild.
I don't know if StreamYard is terrible, but it's definitely compromised.
It is because
It's
Jag, the
definitely.
same thing. It happens during my lives on StreamYard. All of a sudden, it'll stop sharing audio the minute I start sharing content about Jay-Z and all the evil shit. All of a sudden, it'll just disconnect the audio. Then I got to stop sharing and reshare.
Wait a minute. If I'm not correct, weren't we talking about Ramir?
We weren't even talking about him. Not yet.
Oh, we hadn't gotten to him yet.
Not even yet.
Oh,
I was talking about how they're trying to discredit all of the victims. That's what I was
everyone.
saying. They're trying so hard to discredit all of the real victims and get people not to come forward. The next thing you know, oh, we both get booted off. Come on now.
I
StreamYard do
got a
better.
VPN, but honey, let me tell you something. VPNs have absolutely nothing to do with advanced technology.
Right.
When you
Wow.
got that Neuralink working,
Say that.
like I don't know what it's going to take to get people to not understand that this man is a malignant narcissist who is completely obsessed with controlling narratives.
Absolutely.
Completely obsessed.
Because this is not a coincidence that all these people are deciding to come together against you the way that they are. And I just said on my last live that lets you know she's telling the truth. And Jonathan Hayes said the same thing. He said the same thing.
Shout out to my friend Jonathan Hay.
Right. And he sent me the DM with the link to his interview that we covered last night. And I said, y'all, it ain't just her. Like, he's even saying how victims are coming forward because of him speaking out. So they don't want that. They want to shut everybody down to try to intimidate the victims. This is why God's about to have all these people locked up in 2025.
They've done too much
Way
and they've
too
gotten
much
away with it for too
for
long.
too
And
long.
now
Right.
Larry Johnson is talking about Beyonce talking to children at parties at the late night hour where there's alcohol and things present. And she's asking children, do you think this is sexy?
What?
Isn't
Well,
this sexy?
that's just like the woman that had her 6-year-old at Diddy's party. And he's 30 now, and he's speaking out about how he got inappropriately touched and stuff allegedly at the Diddler's party. So that don't even surprise me. Not at all.
What's the
By
difference
the way,
between
you
an
do look
Andy
adorable.
Warhol?
I love the
What's the?
earrings. Those are so cute.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, you know my black men are dope.
Yes, yes. It's given Malcolm X. It's given by any means necessary. Where that's the home. I'm from the home of Malcolm X. So when I seen that, I had to acknowledge it. Like, okay, now,
Girl,
Queen vibes.
black owned. But it's just tripping me out because why are people attacking someone who they dubbed totally irrelevant? Nobody
Hmm.
knows. Nobody cares about. Like, who is? Do you know that weird person? That Sunday person?
No, but I've heard about it. Guess who? Guess who hit my DM today? Miss
Who?
Jordan, Miss Claudia Jordan. Yeah. I didn't even get a chance to read it because I've had an extremely busy day, but she dropped down in the comments on my last live and had some words to say. So I
Cloudy?
told her, yes, Claudia. She dropped in, she even left a comment on my channel and was like, I never was dating Diddy and I was never sitting. I'm like, ma'am, I have a right to my opinion. Why are you going
Hold
to
up.
such
Hold up.
She said she never dated him. She
Hold
never
up.
sat on his lap. Will never be satisfied.
She never dated him. There's a picture with her sitting on his lap,
Right. Thank
holding
you.
his face.
She said it was just a
Like that's
friendly
how long
picture.
these people have been lying. Or maybe she's just feeling really guilty now that all of Jay-Z's paternal links are being exposed.
Right. She
I'm
really upped the
sorry, D. I
comment.
gotta be. I, Cloudy is very cloudy in her judgments.
I told her, I said, look, when I go live, you can drop in the chat. I'll drop the link if you have something you'd like to say because I don't understand anyone defending Diddy. I don't understand anybody defending any of these people when there's
You
so
know what?
much evidence.
I don't understand anyone defending Diddy when his best friend and alleged lover isn't.
Did you see the video of him and Usher that I've been reviewing on my channel, him, Usher, and Kevin Hart, where he said they
Oh,
used to
child,
wake
I
up
remember that
and
when
fight
it
over the
first came
frosted
out.
flakes? Yeah, Usher was
I,
10. I did the calculation, and Diddy was 20. And you just
I,
said on camera you woke up with a minor fighting over the frosted flakes, and I showed them the Urban Dictionary definition of fighting over the frosted flakes.
you wanna
Sir,
know what's tripping me out? There was a dildo on that bed.
thank you. I pointed
In
that out.
frame.
I pointed it out. That's why he didn't want Kevin to sit on the bed.
And Kevin, I'm not sitting on the bed.
Right.
I'm not sitting on the bed.
And the whole
And
time Usher
everyone,
just smiling. Talking about this is we used to wake up fight over and rest over the frosted flakes every morning. He used to wake up early with me, and now he's the richest man in the world, and I love him. This he said those words. I ran it back multiple times to confirm. He said those words out of his mouth.
let's just be honest. YouTube is looking a little different than what most people
Very,
thought it was.
very much censored.
Very different.
Look at my
And not
D's
just
peeps in
censored.
the chat.
No,
Can
no,
I
no, no,
just
no.
give a quick
No.
shout out?
It is selective censorship.
Hey D's peeps, thank y'all for being in the chat. I see y'all. Thank y'all. Look at y'all. Oh, Claudia's in the chat. Oh, Claudia, hey. Oh,
Claudia's
wait,
in
no,
whose chat?
that's a different Claudia. I'm sorry, I
That
just
ain't
read it. She
Claudia
said I'm not
Jordan.
the
Oh, that's a
person.
troll.
That's a
No, it's not
different
a
Claudia.
troll.
Uh, I was about
But
to
shout
say
out
she
to
ain't
my
popping.
D's
I'm like, I know she ain't got the heart to be in my chat.
Well, she definitely came to my channel, so I said, hey, I can drop a link and we can talk. We can talk. As soon next time I go live, if there's time tonight, we can talk.
Somebody please get that girl a job. She got way too much time on her
Claudia.
hand.
But
Her and that
what's
damn
funny
cat.
is when I first met her last November at the Fox studio, it's Fox Soul. She seems so cool, and just like how I support you, I was supporting her, and I sent her a few DMs, and I didn't hear back from her, and I didn't even trip. I'm like, she's a celebrity, she probably busy. I just kept it pushing, like no big deal. She put in the comment, I DM'd you on the account you DM'd me, and I'm thinking like, I ain't DM'd
Is
you
this
since last
her?
year.
Wait a minute, D. Somebody's in the backdrop. Is
Oh,
that
there
girl
it
named
is.
Hot Sunday?
Who's Hot Sunday? I don't know a Hot Sunday. No, it says Claudia Jordan on her channel.
No, no, no. I'm talking about we got somebody at the back door. Hold on. I
Oh,
gotta put up a banner. Cause
who's on the back
I heard
door?
this girl Sunday is either a porn star or an escort.
Wow.
So she might, want to porn bomb us. So hold on a second.
We
Let's
don't want to do that.
Okay. Hello?
Hello,
Yes, who is this?
this is Sunday off the Star Report.
Oh, wow.
I
Oh,
just spoke to you.
no, you didn't speak to me. What you
I
were
did.
was disrespectful.
No, you're
That
disrespectful
wasn't
for
no,
lying.
no.
You're a
Once again,
liar.
okay,
You're
hold
a
on.
liar.
This is what we're
Why
gonna
don't
do.
you
We're
just
gonna
kick
mute
her
you,
out?
bitch. We're gonna
Just kick
mute
her
you.
out.
That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna mute you.
So
Actually,
I
no,
need to
we're
go.
gonna drop you down.
Yeah, like, cause not you called in to talk shit.
No, the thing is you go over to Star's place where everyone is heralding you as a sex worker and a failed, unfit mother who spends more time online peddling her behind than raising her child.
Wow.
Meanwhile, you're sitting over there with a man, or at least that's what he's supposed to be, who got thrown off of legitimate radio for threatening to grape DJ Envy's 4-year-old child.
That is disgusting.
Why would it, number one, why would I take someone that hangs with people like that seriously? You're a bum, clearly, and you hang with bums. But
And
the
then
thing is,
to comment with that
everything she's
energy.
saying, D, am I 300 pounds?
No. Why do people keep speaking on your appearance as if you're not naturally beautiful? See, that's an insecure motherfucker right there for your ass.
Like, it's almost like they think if they keep telling me the lies, I'm going to believe them.
Right, right. Because they do.
Now, wait a minute. There's somebody else back here that says the E report. Let's see what they have to say.
This shit is crazy.
Welcome, welcome to the porch, E report. How can we help you?
Oh, not her calling you a hoe. Oh, she's in the private chat talking shit, Jag, just so you know.
Well, I mean, I ain't got my readers on, so she's wasting her time. I
Right.
can
Look.
barely see the fucking comments in the chat.
Jill and Kel said because she's naturally beautiful. That's the problem. Agreed. They can't stand a naturally beautiful black woman. I swear, because they got
E
to do all that
report,
extra
all
shit
right,
and
well,
get
the E
injections
report
in
ain't
their
saying
face.
nothing, so we're going to take it from the studio.
They got to go
Okay,
and get Botox injections in their face and go and get injections so much that when they smile, you can't see their cheekbones. But meanwhile, both of us are naturally melanated women. Y'all really need to get a life.
you know what I don't understand?
Like, look at her skin, y'all. Look
No,
at
no,
Jaguar's
this is,
skin.
but listen to me. And I know I don't wear makeup. Number one, I look like my mother, and my mother was beautiful. So no one can ever tell me that I'm ugly.
That's crazy.
I don't I don't have to do all of the extra adornments and stuff like that because I'm very confident and comfortable with
Right.
myself as I am. Let's go shoot pool. You wanna go shoot pool? How you doing my life?
Now, now they'll be like, do your life.
No, but seriously, I can't imagine being a grown adult person and going online and seeing someone that I don't know personally, never met,
Right.
don't know anything, know, and then start lying about them, saying things about them. But you know what's really strange? People call
Is
me
anybody
bald
else?
headed.
Are you guys picking up the static? Am I the only one?
I No, it might be me. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Hold me down. Please.
I got you. I got you. Yeah, I'm serious, y'all. Like, this is wild. It's wild because when I be having premonitions and they manifest, it's crazy. Because I swear to God, I had a premonition the other day of I seen a flash of Claudia leaving a comment under my live. Then I just seen this barrage of confusion. And I was like, they are about to try to go to great lengths. I can hear you, but it's still like it's like this staticky feedback. It's weird. It sounds like like real staticky feedback, like interference.
Yeah, I know exactly what that is. That is someone trying to hack into my stream.
Okay. You know what? You should probably take the link down so that nobody else can try to join. I would take it off of your chat.
Oh my
Like
God.
just remove the StreamYard link. That way can't nobody else try to call in. Because that's probably exactly what that is. It's people trying to call in. Because now I don't hear it.
I don't.
Now I hear it again though.
Listen to me. This is what we're going to do. We're going to kick everybody from the studio.
Okay.
Okay?
And read.
We're going to kick everybody from the studio except for me and D. And, we'll let everybody know when it's a good time to hit the link. Is that, wow.
Can you still hear the static?
Yeah, I can still hear the static.
I can hear it on my end.
Hey, why don't you drop down and come right back?
I will. Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Do you see this? This is YouTube. This is YouTube. Is the audio still acting up? Is it still static, you guys? Put a 1 in the chat if you're still hearing static from me. All right. You know what? We're going to have a short musical break. They are tripping today. They are tripping. You know what? We must be on fire. You know, we're going to have a little music break, sure enough. And I'll be right back. Oh, they tripping. They tripping.
He calls me sunshine, I call him rain. And we just like that, brightens the day. I call him old school, he call me fly. Don't need to ever say swag, got style. Express me roses on my worst day. And when I get them, everything's okay. I said he's old school, my type of guy. That Mr. Please believe me, and here's why. The way he moves me, then goes right through me. Like ooh, ooh, ooh. He takes my best and desire, then takes them higher, higher. It feels like ooh, ooh. He takes my love up till it's fire, 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 fire. He takes my love up till it's fire, 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 I've never had a love like this before. What love is really like. Just you, just I. Just bring your love on me. Only the best in me. It feels like woo, woo, woo. You take me higher. Oh yeah. You turn my love up like it's fire, 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 fire. You turn my love up like it's fire, 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 fire. Yeah. You turn my love up like it's fire.
You know, I will say I do not like all of this interruption, but I'm glad you guys are enjoying the music. You know,
Sounds good.
yeah. All right, we got a little sound test. We're good. We're straight. I had to. It's wild. I can't. Honey. Would you like to chime in regarding the whole star thing? Because you were totally disrespected. They dropped you down. They muted you.
Calm down.
All right,
Calm down.
we're gonna calm down for a second. All right, honey. You know what? Let's get some background music on. Yes, sweetheart.
No, just give it. Yeah, just leave it
All right, now let's turn the music down.
all the way down.
There we go. All right, now we got the background music going. There you go, sir. And here are the comments. There you go.
All right. Yeah. I don't know who all were there to see what Star had said on his channel today. Where number one, he started out with some disinformation about someone being a CI or confidential source, confidential informant. Um, as soon as I saw his live, I called, and he knows my number. He intentionally did not bring me up. He knew what it was. I said, I'm gonna leave it be. This guy then proceeds to get disrespectful to Jag again. So when I call up and the first voice you hear is me, he wants to play games and mute me and do all that punk shit that he does, because that's what he is. He's a punk. Mind you, this guy, he's the only person to ever successfully strike my channel, because I used a image of him that I didn't know it was copyrighted by him, Mr. Troy Terrain. And I proceeded to let him know, dude, I mean, you're not doing anything noble. You're not a journalist. You are a glorified troll. He just kept muting me, calling me F words and N words. And I'm like, hey, brother, you my brother. But long story short, this dude is a clown. Yeah, he's a clown. As soon as he heard manhood on the phone, he didn't want to face that. He's a 60-year-old punk boy, and I will see him in person. That's all I got to say. I've already been granted that. I am going to see him in person. We will see if he have that same energy. I don't do the whole antics and the clown shit. I don't do that. I will pull up and I'll see him in person. That's it. That's not a threat, Mr. Terrain. I'm just letting you know I'm going to get an in-person interview with you, and let's see how that turns out. Here we go. Static.
Oh, they playing with the StreamYard.
They pitched up the song.
Yeah, they doing everything. You want to know what's more interesting, though? That he wants people to take him seriously.
Let me see if I can.
We got static again?
Yeah, it's staticky.
Hold on. Is that better? I think we might be better. My God. This is insane. Hold on a second. Let me see if it's everybody. Oh, just the.
Okay, can y'all hear me?
All right,
Can y'all hear me?
I'm going to drop down and come back. I'll be right back. This is insane.
The rest of y'all, can y'all hear me? Can somebody say in the chat if y'all can hear me? Sister Shonda, one of my D's peeps, y'all drop down in the comments and let me know if y'all can hear me. Okay, I'm seeing yeses. If y'all can hear me, can y'all put a 7 in the chat? If you can hear me, can you put a 7 in the chat? Can you hear me, Jaguar?
They can hear you. Yeah, they can hear you, and yeah.
Now I'm not getting the static. Bless God, amen. They really, you know what? Let me do a prayer right now.
Oh, yes, and yes, she was named.
Can I do a prayer?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Please.
Hi, I thank you right now for this moment. Thank you for our sister Jaguar and Odell. Thank you for this platform. Thank you for the true seekers and the true believers that are on this chat. Most High, I know that we are in 4 planets in retrograde right now. So I call upon all of the angels of the Most High God, Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Uriel, Raphael, come through this live and cast out, and I bind up every demonic spirit right now that is using technology and the planets in retrograde. I bind you up and I reverse your negative energy back to you. At the end of the day, we are here to speak the truth because the Most High gave it to us to speak. So we are divinely protected. I cancel the assignment. I cancel the assignment. I cancel the assignment of the enemies that are working against all truth tellers. And I cancel the assignment of the technology demonic attacks right now. I bind you up in the name of the Most High God. And in the Son's name, Yeshua, the true Christ, we are divinely protected. We are divinely covered. And the truth shall be spoken. All these things we ask in your name. I thank you, Asheo, because it's not going to happen. Romans 6:12, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against rulers of darkness, spiritual wickedness in high places. But we also, having done all to stand, therefore having your loins girded about.
Yo.
So we're not going to do this.
Go ahead. Yo.
I cast it out.
Are you muted? Okay. All right, we'll use my mic. Sorry about that. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the West in the house. Oh, my goodness, D. Thank you for that prayer.
Welcome.
Is it still staticky?
It is, but I can make out what you're saying. Let's speak our truth.
Let's just do that. There was someone that was hanging out backstage, and I noticed that every time they were backstage, their name was the E Report. I just had to ban them from the studio because I don't know. I don't trust it. There's a lot of agents out here too.
I would don't allow anybody else to come back because these are the trolls, these are the workers of iniquity according to Rome, Ephesians 6:12. So at the end of the day, we all see the truth. These attacks have been coming even outside of YouTube. And I've been praying all day today. I've been doing a lot of prayers and meditation. At the end of the day, this is God doing this. God is uncovering these dark people. And keep in mind the deities that they are in agreement with. Those entities and deities don't want the truth to be spoken. They don't want for any of the victims to receive justice. But when I tell you that 2025 is the year of uncovering, God actually showed me all the names of all the people who are being indicted and arrested. And I said it on my last live. So these are nothing more than spiritual attacks. But again, we have dominion. Those of us who are high vibrational, remember, we are in a spiritual warfare. It's literally good versus evil. So the evil doesn't have dominion over us. We have dominion over it. And we rise above and we keep our vibrations high. And as long as we keep our vibrations high, any attacks will immediately go back to them. So you have no victory here. Legion is trying
Right.
right now to infiltrate this live, and I cast you out. You know who I am. I've faced you before. You have no victory here. So we're going to keep moving forward, and we're going to keep speaking our truth. And together we magnify, and I invite the Most High God into this realm. Period. No, we're about love. We're about truth. And we are about victims getting justice. All of us. Every victim who has been
Unmute,
assaulted
unmute.
I
deserves
am.
justice. Period.
D,
Yes, ma'am.
no static.
No static.
Don't start none, won't be none. Static! No static, static! No static, static! No static. Don't start none, won't be none. There's some trolls in this house. There's some trolls in this house. If you see one point on them out, come on.
Now
Uh-uh.
look, let's go to church on them.
We gotta clap on the devil's head. And when we say Asheo, that
Right,
means let it be. So let it
right,
be. Let it be so.
right.
We declare our words. We declare our words. You hear
Yes,
me? We
always.
declare our victories. And thank you so much, Rosanna. Thank you so much from Austria. I'm telling you, I haven't seen the Euro sign in quite some time. I remember I did so much world traveling, D, for so long, doing shows and concerts. I mean,
Yeah.
literally, I had a whole binder, like full of just different currency from all over the world for the kids. I hated the fact that my first ex-husband got rid of it. He sold it for money. That I put that whole thing together for the kids, currency from all over the world and little notes of, where I had been and the places we had all been together and and he just got rid of it for money. It the things that people will do for money, D.
It's the root of all evil. And that's the thing, it's amazing that this is coming up tonight, because I was saying on my live last night that I noticed my last 6 lives where I have been speaking out not only against Jay-Z, but against this whole subject, like the churches, all that. YouTube has demonetized not my channel, but those lives specifically, and only those lives. The lives before that all qualify for monetization. And I haven't even been paid yet. They're just like getting it set up for me. But as soon as I post like the title of my live and click live on StreamYard, it automatically comes up demonetized. And I said, you know what? This isn't about money for me, because God's going to make a way no matter what. This is about getting the truth out there. So
But
the
see,
amount of censorship right now is insane. It's really insane.
Marcus, you want to know who Star is? He used to be
I don't know
on
who that.
the radio in New York in the early 2000s. I remember when him and Buck Wild was on. They had a very popular radio show. They were doing very well. They were a little racy. Uh, Star was a little racier. And apparently they had gotten into some kind of beef with DJ Envy. And Star, what's his name? Tyron?
Star Report. I've
Star's
never
name?
heard of him.
Tyron?
Troy Terrain.
Troy Terrain.
I've never heard of him. Seriously. So just
Exactly. Exactly.
He's a hack.
Exactly.
I was
But
like, who's
he
on
got
the Star
so
Report?
he got so mad at DJ Envy that he literally on air on a live show in New York threatened to grape DJ Envy's 4-year-old child. Now that's the older daughter. That's not the one that they were just prostrating in front of the devil dressed like Little Kim singing very explicit lyrics for Halloween. Not that daughter, the older one. And when she was 4, Star said he was going to grape that little girl just to get back at DJ Envy.
I wonder if he's friends with Ray J, because you know Ray J said that about to Fab on the Breakfast Club. Y'all remember that? And I know niggas that like niggas that are great nigga. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, he got
Wait a sec.
bodyguards.
Wait a second. Let's not forget.
Are they
Oh,
friends?
listen to me. We already know he's a Jay-Z fan. What I find funny is they don't ever think about the things they say. Now, the
Yeah.
first time I went over there, he was doing a lot of Jay-Z praising and telling everybody how nothing was going to happen to Jay-Z because Jay-Z was cut from a different cloth. Weren't those the words he
That's what he
used?
said. He's a
Hmm.
Jay-Z Glazer.
He said Jay-Z is cut from a different cloth, and whatever Diddy is going through, that is never gonna happen to Jay-Z. That's what Star said when I came over there. And I was polite and I was kind, and I asked him a question. I said, so clearly you're a Jay-Z fan. And you nappy headed ball nigga monkey bitch.
What?
Who the fuck? I got bitch, I'll put you in the air and what they want
What?
and literally went crazy because I just asked him, why is it that Diddy's best friend and alleged secret lover, secret lovers, yeah,
Hey,
yeah, that's what they are. That's what my friend Jonathan Hayes said. And I'm telling you, I told him. I think you a fan, you a fan, you a fan.
yes.
Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. You hear me? They not like us. And child, he went crazy on me. And then everybody, the Star Report, drug. Oh, he got like a good what 400,000 views off of
Oh,
that
there's some
video.
star trolls in the chat I'm seeing.
Well, do yourself a favor if you're trolling for Star.
Put some respect on Star name. Who said that?
Do yourself
Nobody
a
even
favor.
knows who he
I,
is.
I I'm
I've
I'm
never
not
heard
gonna
of him.
respect on a clown's name. What I am going to do is call him out for the circus animal he is. And when I say circus animal, I am talking about a full jack ass. If you want to support a guy who got thrown off a legitimate radio and YouTube is his very 60-year-old retirement plan, yo, go ahead. Hoop it up
And
for the
then
boy.
y'all want to
Somebody
support.
gotta love him.
Y'all want to
Like I said.
support you want to support somebody who failed at selling pre-rolled $50 J's with mid that
Oh,
everybody know ain't shit.
Hold
Everybody
up.
knows mid ain't shit. Come on now.
Can we talk about the $50 joint that doesn't light?
Right. And it's pre-rolled.
A
Who the fuck is
$50
buying a
joint
pre-rolled?
that doesn't light.
that's how he's a businessman. He's not a
Ain't
businessman.
no, I said on my channel, I said, ain't no fucking way that man ever moved weight. I will never believe that in my life.
Actually, I
Ain't
think
no
I'm going
way.
to come up with a new hashtag. Star who?
Because I ain't never heard of him.
Yeah,
Seriously, I don't even know who
that's
he
how
is.
insignificant he is. No one's heard of him.
Like, if he's a
Thank you
content
for
creator, why
reporting
have I never
all the
seen
trolls.
any of his content pop up in the feed on YouTube? I've never heard of him ever.
And
I was
he
like, who
said
is that?
he admitted today that all he's doing is shout
It's clout
clout chase.
chasing me.
That's it.
Yeah,
Bitch, you
just
didn't
like the other
invent
site was
clout
talking.
chasing. We can
Yeah,
do it too. Who's clout chasing?
nobody knows you. Same thing about textiles. When he said that about me, I was like, nobody even knows you.
You want to know what though?
Like, what the
It was
fuck?
very scary how much he knew me.
Yeah, because
Because he
he's friends
used to
with
come to the
Danny.
wetlands. He used to come to the wetlands to see me back in the
Now
late
that I
90s
didn't
and
know.
early 2000s down Hudson and Late. He sat there and told me when I was asking him in his chat why he was caping so hard for that maniac, Danny
Mhm.
Robinson, and how he was so convinced by someone who's never met me and
Right,
only stalks me and lies on me. I'm like,
right.
ain't you from New York? That's kind of weak for you to be
And
swayed so easily.
And it's even weaker for any of these men, including liar Lionel B and lying ass, ugly ass Courtney Burgess, to be competing with women. And I said, Courtney, how were you calling anybody ugly when you have the most unfortunate face I've ever seen in my life?
Honey,
Like, why are these men
honey,
trying to compete with women? Straight men don't do that. Not heterosexual men.
understand this. Notice. The key word in that sentence, straight.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying. Y'all are down. Y'all are. I don't care. Y'all down low as fuck if you trying to compete with women. I just don't
Child,
get it.
when I used to go to the drag shows with the queens and the girls, they used to have this song, right?
Mhm.
And in the breakdown of the songs, one of them dance songs, you know, and in the
Yes, that's
breakdown of the song,
unfortunate.
and
They-
boom, 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 and then she and the it was a trans performer. Oh, you're
Mhm.
straight. Oh, you're straight. Oh, you're straight. And so is a noodle till you boil it, boil it, boil it. So I think from here on out, thinking back to that
Oh
old,
my god, yeah.
rainbow record. Shout out. I don't even remember who made that rainbow record, but that thing came out like 15 years ago. So you're straight, and so is a noodle until you boil it.
I am done. I'm about to use that on my next live.
We got a whole lot of boiled noodles over here on the YouTube. You hear me?
I was like,
We
not
got
these niggas competing with us. Like, first of all, since they are going to be extra sexy, flexy ass, dancing ass niggas, you can't compete where you don't compare, sirs.
see.
You will
This
let
is the thing.
the fuck?
I think because a lot of these men lay down and have sex like a woman,
Yes,
that
they
they think
do.
that they can be a woman.
They don't always lay down, Jack. They be bending over. They be grabbing them mancos. They be doing that shit. They be doing it.
Honey.
Let me say something.
All shucks. Hold on, Wolfgang.
See, y'all over here. I'm gonna say
Say it like this. I don't care about. Well, here's the funny thing. The trolls call me zesty. I don't know where they getting that from. But
No.
You're also a digital pimp.
well, they call me all kind of things. But I'm gonna say it like this though, sisters. Don't shame a brother into don't shame brothers with that whole, well, you may be zesty or this or that. There's other ways to do it, because Star did the same thing to me. And I mean, the funny thing is he's irrelevant as hell, but he called me the F word and this and that don't phase me, because I know what's up. See, he was blocking me because he knows what manhood is. And like I said, the OGs already said, yeah, we're gonna grant
Are you
that.
sure he knows what manhood
He
is?
knows what manhood is. Well, he probably been in them Diddy parties, so he's probably had some manhood in his ass. But that's a whole nother conversation.
That would be a boiled noodle.
Okay.
Yes. A
But
very
again, I'm gonna say sisters, because I have some friends who are LGBT. We ain't gonna say who he was, but we talked to somebody this morning, right?
Yeah.
And very powerful dude. Shout out to the
See,
LGBT.
understand this.
If you no
we're
no
both
no, if you straight
different.
up and you're proud, you do what you do. But you do got a lot of these down low dudes. But that ain't the
That's
way to
all I'm
shame
saying
them.
is
No,
living your
number
That
truth.
one,
ain't the way to shame them.
wait a minute, but why do we not get to call them out when they're acting like bitches?
Well,
Yeah.
no. That's what I'm saying. That ain't the way to shame them.
Because
That there's
Keith Lee
another
just
way to
said
shame
niggas
them.
like to gossip like
Really,
bitches.
how?
Not
How,
with
how do
anything
you
who don't
how
like
do you
I don't
shame
know.
a
I don't
boiled
know.
noodle? You throw it up against the wall to see if it'll stick.
No, I don't know. But that ain't the way to shame them. These
No,
these
no, all jokes aside, I feel what Odell is saying.
yeah
Now
yeah. Yeah.
I
And
wanna
the
put
thing
this out
is if y'all
there.
want,
I am
Listen
bisexual.
to me.
So
I am the
we're not
B
making
in the
yeah, yes.
LGBTQIA plus community.
We
And
not
just
making
like
fun
there's
of
certain
the
things that
community.
only black people can say,
Yes.
there's certain things that only rainbow people can say.
Right. Right. We're rainbow bright. So and I recognize the gaydar. So all I'm saying is, sir, if you're competing with women, you're giving down low energy. That's my opinion. You just need to
well,
live in your truth.
Courtney and Star, they're a little bit older, and I'm pretty sure they didn't did some things, something strange for some change.
Mm,
If
Um,
Denzel had to kiss a man to get a movie greenlit for his sons, you
man.
know they gotta do some stuff.
okay, Denzel didn't kiss a man. That's been confirmed.
That's what he said.
He's lying.
Why is he lying about why does he want to be zesty?
Okay. Um.
I don't understand.
All I'm gonna say is, just like that. What's that one? Who was that? The one that just came in. Star. That was Star's girlfriend. You know that,
Who?
the Sunday chick.
Oh, the
He
crazy
dates
chick.
that whore.
Allegedly, she's a prostitute and she puts her pussy on her hips and makes some money on the side.
Oh
So,
wow.
um,
Wait a second.
uh, uh, uh
That's his girlfriend?
that's alleged.
So basically, all of
Look,
these, like Lionel B.
yeah,
So
Wow.
basically, when they don't know what to do, they get their prostitute girlfriends to come in and swing for the fences for them. That's what we got. Star, are you dating that whore? Is that whore Sunday your girl?
See, I
Or
don't
are
know.
you working her? Are you a
That's
digital pimp? Because it's starting to sound like you digital pimping this Sunday. And I don't
wow.
know what it is about Sundays, but every Sunday I know is unimpressive and whorish. My second husband's sister, her name is Sunday, and she was a whore, a big fat one too. And
yeah.
she was going,
She's a pegging star, like they said. Yeah.
ooh. And I'm telling you, when she would go down there to Lafayette, Sunday Johnson, and sleep with that minister, and she was cheating on her baby's daddy, and when she got pregnant with that girl and she wasn't sure who it was, and that man beat her ass.
Damn.
I don't know what it is. I'll never forget. It was me and my ex-husband. We was talking to his mother, Charlotte, the incestual slut, the Pentecostal pimp.
Oh,
She gonna
oh
sit up there. You don't know what's going on with your sister. Her baby daddy broke her hip, and she's pregnant. This nigga broke her hip. This bitch so fat, she didn't even know she was fucking pregnant till she broke her hip. This nigga had to break her hip. She had to go to the hospital, right? And find out she was pregnant. And then she didn't know if it was the preacher's baby or the
oh
baby daddy's
my
baby.
God.
Meanwhile, she is a preacher's daughter. Her mother is a first lady, and she's hoeing all up and down I-20 West. It's amazing.
And I've been told y'all about how that shit goes down in churches. I know from the damn
Oh man.
cults,
Ooh,
damn
them
camps where we
Sundays.
come from.
Them Sundays. I hope they got nuts
Lord,
and
mm-mm.
bananas.
Not
And
yet.
Jesus
Not
free.
even done.
Let me say something else because I'm not here for like all the other BS, but
Oh my God.
any content creator that has an OnlyFans or has had, if you're a man and you had a OnlyFans, if you're a man and you had an
You
OnlyFans,
mean like Storm Monroe?
I just said if you're
Storm
a
Monroe got an
man
OnlyFans. He be
and you
busting it
had
out.
OnlyFans. Now I have an Only Hands account, so I used to have this thing where Only Hands. If you need somebody to get you need somebody ass beat,
Hands.
just give me like
I
$100.
love your Only Hands t-shirt. When you wear that, I know
Shout
you
out to
ain't
Big Job.
playing.
Shout out to homie Big Job for the Only Hands account.
I don't know
Oh,
why,
I'm
but I
telling you.
thought she was finna say something else when she said, "I like your only hands." Maybe it was just my scorpionic mind.
No,
No,
well,
but
well, you know, he half Scorpio and half Libra. So he's feeling your vibe. But the
okay.
thing is, and you know, it's so funny because I think, well, AT2 can't discredit me. How can somebody who tried to have sex like T.I. did with
Who
that
is
woman?
conspiracy thug 3? Will the mods please block this motherfucker? They keep talking shit in the chat, and
Oh
and
yeah, I
then
see him. I see
they
him. I
keep
got him.
retracting it because I was getting ready to report them. Please get them out of here.
I got him.
Just
Oh my
leave.
goodness. Oh
See,
my
them
goodness.
prayers
Now,
stirred up them demons. Y'all see that? The prayers stirred up the demons. Stirred them up.
ooh, look, it riles up the deviants.
Yes, it does. And we're gonna keep
It gets
speaking.
the people going.
I do want people to understand that I am not making fun of LGBT. I dated women for 4 years. I'm openly
Oh damn.
bisexual. I'm just
Why did you
saying
now? What made you do that? God damn.
because of some comments that I've seen, we're not bashing the LGBTQ community. Please
Oh no
stop
no. I'm
lying.
saying what made you date a damn LGBT man? That's what I
No, no, no,
said.
no, 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 no. I dated women, lesbians for
Oh
4 years.
oh damn.
She's bi,
Oh
like
I'm
I
bi.
me.
see. Oh
I
shit.
dated. I
Okay. Well.
openly dated women for 4 years. So that's what I'm
Wow.
saying. I'm not making
Yeah,
fun of.
I openly was, stuck with a bitch last year. You know what I'm saying? But what a nigga will do for freedom? Well, YouTube sent her and put her on my bond. I didn't know who that bitch was until she showed love me. I love you. I used to come and see you at Black Lily. Like, no, for real. When I think about, I'm
Oh
telling
my
you, there's
god.
nothing worse than second chance groupies. See, no, really, it's a thing. It's a thing. Get into it. Now, let me explain to you what a second chance groupie is.
Holy shit,
So,
bro.
usually when someone comes out early, right, everybody's trying to get to them. But after the newness is worn off and they just become, into their legendary status and they
Right.
get older, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of those women who couldn't make it backstage when they was 15, 16, 17. But at 45, they got their panties in their pocket and they ready to throw them. You know what I'm saying? Second chance groupies are relentless. Do you hear me? I had a second chance
Holy
groupie
shit.
pop up on me one day talking about, I tried to get your autograph. When you were signing autographs, I wanted to propose to you and ask you to marry me. Uh,
What?
oh, yeah, honey, listen to me. I had a guy who followed me around from event to event to event. All of the elites of events that I used to go to when I was still Illuminati'd up. And, I seen him everywhere. Miami, Aspen, LA, Paris,
That's
like
crazy.
New York. He would be in Philly. I'd see him in Atlanta, just everywhere. And so, like, I had seen him around on the scene for like a year. So I'm like, all right, well, he must be, official because he's where, all of us are.
Oh my God.
So he saw me in Aspen. It was at a Rush philanthropic event because I used to perform for Russell Simmons and Kimura
Mhm.
at they Rush philanthropic events. So we was out in Aspen. I had a suite. I bumped into him at the event. We met in the lobby. We had drinks. It was a night. He came up to my room. Boom, 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 boom. So while I'm in bed, I'm
Conspiracy
asleep.
Thug reacts. Now this motherfucker then came back. I'm sorry, Jack. As a
They
whole,
know they came back with
that's got to
another
be Danny.
account.
That's got to be Danny.
They just created another IP address so they could come
Yeah,
back and be creepy.
that's
Like,
got to be Danny. She the only one
do
that does that bullshit.
do yourself a favor, child. Actually, listen to me, Danny girl. I'm gonna find your husband
That's
in
crazy.
person.
Nuts.
No, we're gonna find Mr. Champ.
She
We're
is
gonna find Mr.
nuts.
Larry Champ. Don't worry about that.
Understand? David Santrell Brown.
Don't even speak his name. We're gonna find Mr. Champ.
Anyway, it's weird. Can you imagine sitting at home and just creating IP address after IP
That's what
address
I'm
after IP
saying.
address
You
to
gotta be
troll?
psychotic to do that shit. Why go? I said on my live, I said, why don't you go build a brand? You got that much time? Go
Oh
sell
no,
some
she's
products.
trying. No, she's trying to build a brand
The
off of
hell?
me. No, off of me. Like
That's
that
nuts.
little bitch, I actually think that she thinks she's more entitled to my name than I am. But so do the rest of these trolls. And I want to get into that.
Oh my
But wait a
God.
minute. Let
Strong
me finish telling
delusion.
you.
The only
Wait, let
person
me
going to
finish
jail
telling
is
you.
you.
Let me finish telling you about second chance groupies.
She's still
And
talking.
this one is serious because it's like a double, double second chance groupie. So while I'm laying in the bed, this idiot thinks I'm asleep. He gets on his phone and calls, I guess it was his best friend or something. He was like, motherfucker, you owe me 1,000. You owe me 1,000. I want my money. Soon as I get back, you better have my money. And yes, rest in peace to Brittany Murphy. That never felt right to me. But anyway, I, Mary J. Blige has no drama. What are you talking about?
What?
When she's finally properly investigated for flying Danny Boy, who was 15,
Hmm.
16 years old, back and forth from LA to New York for the purposes of fornication. Yeah, she fine. Freaked out, insecure, neurotic, and emotional. That's why she over there hiding over there in Dubai with Taraji. Now, anyway,
Mm.
this nigga gets on the phone talking about you owe me 1,000. He was like, what are you talking about? He was like, I did it, man. I did it. She laying next to me right now. Child, I was so mad. I wanted to jump up and beat his ass, but I just played dead.
Why you got friendly pussy like
And
that
I,
though? Like what the fuck?
who got friendly pussy?
You was laying up with a troll? What's up?
I didn't know he was a troll.
Yo,
That's my point.
you gotta explain that.
I already did. I had been bumping into him for over a year. I had seen him on several occasions. It wasn't like I met him and that was it.
That sounds friendly.
What sounds for are you talking about a free rock star woman walking around in all my rock starness? I can't have fun.
Hey,
This was years
you
ago.
can do what you want to do.
This was years ago. This was in my 20s. You judging me for 20s?
I didn't judge you. I just said you had some friendly.
And in my 20s, yes, I did. I also had a prescription of
Oh,
Percocets for my
let,
back pain, and I like martinis.
look,
Now,
look. I think I'll be very clear. That was when I went through my whole issue after the graping, and I went through promiscuous. I mean, we all had those moments in our 20s, Odell. Just
I'm
saying.
gonna tell you this right now.
Don't tell. Hey, I'm a different type of brothers, but don't tell me what
You know
I
what?
know.
You know he
I'm
just
just saying.
he just he
I'm
just
just
being
saying.
he just having fun.
They're telling me to calm down. Hey,
He
I'm
just
just
having
saying.
fun.
I'm not saying
y'all
calm down.
over
I'm
here.
saying we all had those moments. So don't judge me
I
so
will
hard.
clown your ass. Ain't too many that can say they rolled the wolf.
Oh
Like
Lord,
anyway.
you're absolutely right. And you know what? I want to thank you for that. I want to thank you for giving me a pristine black man. Thank you. There's so few of those around.
Gemini Queen says jealous. That no, what's that? What are you talking about?
Mm.
Mwah.
You the only one for me. I don't know why people get that. What is that Sunday, bitch? Don't nobody want your pussy to sell it. Ain't nobody selling shit, bitch. I'm in a committed
No,
relationship.
that's because
Isn't
she's
that crazy
projecting.
when they do
She's
that though?
projecting. She was projecting.
They all project.
Do you know how
All of
many
these souls
people? Do
project.
you know how many people have said that they didn't believe that I'm celibate? And I'm like, okay, ask a nigga who's been with me. Only two can say they've been with me in the last 3 years.
See, this is the thing. I don't
If
understand
I
why
was with
people worry
anybody,
about
tell me where
body
my
counts.
birthmark is at. I was like, tell me where my birthmark is, because I know I've been celibate for sure since May.
I don't know why people worry about body counts. But
It
if
ain't
you're
none of
going to
your
talk about
business.
somebody else's, be willing to
Right,
talk about your own.
right. While you talking about body counts, how many motherfuckers have you laid down with unprotected and had to go to the
Ooh,
hospital and didn't know what the fuck was
that
going on?
not a lot for me.
Honey,
Oh no, I'm
we
not
know
talking
that we're
about you,
not we're
Odell.
not
I'm
talking
not
about
saying that to
you.
you.
No. I'm
No.
just saying.
He's reading the chat.
I'm reading the chat.
Oh,
He in
okay.
the chat. He in the chat right
I'm
now.
not
He
gonna make sure he
arguing.
knows I'm not talking about him.
All humble waters, welcome to the membership. I'm telling you right now. So wait a minute, let me finish this story before he interrupts with another troll breakout. So I'm listening there, and he's sitting there talking to the guy. He was like, I got it. He was like, who? He was like, I'm with Jaguar. I finally got her. And
Wow.
I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? But what he said next was even more disgusting. He said, nigga, you should be kissing my ass right now. You should be bowing down right now. I'm fucking Jay-Z's John. Nigga,
What?
I'm like Jay-Z right now, dude. I got the
Why do you
song
make
cry
it like
bitch in my bed. This
oh,
nigga was dead ass serious.
that's such a bitch
Dead
ass thing
ass
to do.
serious.
That's
I
such a
waited
bitch
for
ass.
him. Yes, Danny Boy. Danny Boy who was signed to Death Row Records and making nasty fornications with the Mary J. Minaj when she was a grown
Not
adult, high on crack and drunk every day. Now, when he finally got off the phone and rested himself, I waited for him, to go to sleep. I went into the bathroom, got my shower. I put on my workout clothes because I was going to a Bikram yoga class. I walked out. I tapped him on the shoulder. I said, do not shower in here, but you can get dressed. Make sure you leave. If you're here when I get back, I'm going to have security throw you and your Jay-Z loving ass the fuck up out of here. And he was, you heard me on the phone? I'm like, yeah, and you owe me $500, bitch. Off that 1,000, you fucking hoe ass nigga. Like, it was so strange how excited he was to say that he was laying in bed with someone who was with Jay-Z.
Do you know how many niggas like to compete like that and want to fuck behind each other? It's
That's
weird,
nice.
bro.
That's
Do you
whack
know
as
my
fuck.
ex's? Do you know my ex's dad been trying to fuck me ever since I lost our baby on my like dead ass. He's been trying to fuck behind my ex, and I'm like, bro,
They don't give a shit.
it's weird. I
They
know they're swingers
they
and
really
shit, but it's still
they
weird.
no no. It's not even about being swingers. It's just like there's a rule. There's a line. You
Like, oh,
know,
I
and
gotta have that. I'm like, you look so. Your face. I can't even. I can't even imagine anybody else writing you. Like,
see
it's not even
that's no,
sound
but
because
see that's
look
love.
at you
See
and look
that's
at me.
love.
No, I don't like even my ex. I would never be with him again, right? We're cool. But I
Right.
told him, I said, you do know your dad keeps trying to fuck me. He's like, oh yeah, he's gonna keep trying, because he tries all my girlfriends. I'm like, why? That's weird as fuck, bro.
And how do you call that your friend?
No,
That's your dad.
some dudes get down like that. That's all
That's
I'll say.
nasty.
Some
That
dudes
nah.
get down like that. I personally don't. That shit is weird.
I was like, I said, you
Um,
do realize me and your son were together and I lost his baby.
that's
So like this is weird that you would
that's
even think
weird. That's real weird. But well, let me take a
That's a strange kind of love, boy.
let me take a
yeah,
break. Y'all
that's weird.
follow Just D show. Just D, I think I got your number. Me and Jay got to chop it up with you
Yes.
because we talked. We got some stuff. We got some other business that we
Okay.
got to get going. And I want to shout out the homegirl in the chat. I am Ocean Wife. That's one of my oldest friends. Jag met one of my oldest friends that I've known since like kindergarten. And Ocean Wife is like the next one. She's when we get back to Dallas, we got to touch back in with her. Y'all follow her. She's cool people. She's my Cameroon. She's the homegirl from Cameroon. And yeah, y'all follow her. Y'all follow Just D show, and we appreciate you just chopping it up with us and stuff. That's all I wanted to say overall. But yeah, I know some dudes that are like that. Weird, just weird.
I was
And
like,
back to you, Jag.
that's just
I
weird to me.
just
I would never
I
do that.
don't un-
I don't understand
I
why do you
don't
just ask for me?
understand men. I don't understand why men feel as though a vagina can validate them.
Right.
It's wild.
But it also
It's
shows you
just
how powerful
wild.
it also shows you how powerful though we are as women that men feel
Absolutely.
such an honor to go and brag to their man. Because I had heard that because I'm celibate and people here know it, that in a certain group that I've networked with, there has been multiple men that betted that they could break my celibacy and none of them have. They're like competing to see who can break my celibacy. Your energy don't even match mine. Like,
You
I
know,
don't even
no,
know
but
how
you know
people
why
that will
though?
touch me. The
You know
fuck?
why? You know why? Because a lot of these men are just empty.
Yeah.
They're empty. They're sitting around playing video games, looking at porn,
Yep.
feeling less than, can't quite get it together. These men are empty. They're empty.
And when they feel a high vibrational woman's essence, when they actually enter our queendom, it does change
They
them.
want to consume
Yeah. They
it.
want to feel that
They
high
want,
vibration
ooh,
over and over.
honey. And guess what? If you're stupid enough to go into a relationship with one of these people, you will experience nothing but disappointment
Yep.
because you'll realize that the only reason they were there was to take from you and
Right.
not to add to you. And guess what? As they take and take and take and take and take, they keep trying to fill themselves up with you
Yep.
to fill that empty space, and it never gets filled. It's a bottomless pit.
And that's why
And
they jump
then,
from woman to woman.
no, but no, then they become angry at the woman
Yep.
that what they're trying to steal isn't working.
Right.
No,
It's really crazy.
you don't if you're in relations with them and you have sex with them and let's just I don't know, some people don't orgasm, I don't know, but if a man doesn't make the woman that and
You mean
or
like
other way
Colin
around.
don't go down on his wife?
Well, listen, all I'm saying is
Thank you,
it's
Muff.
with that type of energy, it's reciprocal. You got to give to get. If you don't feel recharged after you've laid
Right.
down with them, if you feel drained,
Then
then
they
that
siphon your energy.
there you go.
And that's the
Energy
thing.
vampires.
But that's the reason why I decided to be celibate, because it's like you need to be worthy of my vibration because I'm actually working on my healing. I don't want to absorb all of your unhealed energy and then have your shit dumped onto me, and and then I have to carry your energy around. Especially having the gifts that I have too. Like, so it's crazy when I'm hearing these things about these different people who have had these conversations like, yeah, man, I want to be the one. Like, you got to elevate your frequency at least by 100 for me to even consider
Let me say this,
Oh
and
shucks.
let me say this,
Oh, let
because
me say this.
I was gonna touch up on this, but I mean I wasn't gonna say nothing, but now I'm gonna say it. If sisters, the young women on here, we probably don't have the 16, 17 year olds, 18-year olds who have not had sex.
Mhm.
But take this, and this is real shit. If you a sister and you ain't, like don't be out here having sex with all these dudes because your coochie gonna turn black and it's just gonna be all bad. But like I said, you're gonna get imprinted by the wrong
Right.
person, and your energy is gonna be zapped. It's all bad. Like,
Even to
in all
even
honesty, I don't know how many, like, what do you call it, alpha generations, like the 16, 17, 18-year olds who are listening now. Reserve that. Don't just be giving that up.
Yeah.
Do not be giving it
Can I
up.
say
And
something?
I go ahead.
I'll never forget. And it's just this is another. It's story time with Jaguar tonight. It looks like. So anyway, y'all know Glenn Lewis. Do you remember the singer Glenn
And
Lewis?
don't you forget it.
Yes.
Don't you forget your way home for that little girl. Hold
Hold
on
on to
to
your
your
love.
world. Yeah. So anyway, and which was a song he was singing to women about
Giving up that
remembering.
pussy.
Yeah, don't give it all
Don't
up.
give that pussy up.
Hold on to it. So anyway, you know, when we were young and we were doing Soul Train, going back and forth to LA, living at the Mondrian, working down at the Gower sets. Oh my God. So anyway, Glenn came by my room one night. We were kicking it, talking, and he was just like, Jag. Because I always treated Glenn Lewis like my little brother, and he will always be my little
He was
brother.
like, Jack, give me some of that puss.
Actually, no, we did not have any of that. Um, I was looking out for him because he was with Dre and Vidal, and he was caught up into the scheme. They let me be honest, they was lightweight trying to groom him for Usher.
Of course, I get it. I know.
And you know, Glenn was just a good soul and a great voice. And he was like, King, I don't know what to do. You know, I'm technically not in a relationship, but I got somebody I love, but all of these women is coming to me all the time. I don't know what to do. He was like, all they do is talk about how big a star I am, how much they love my voice, and woo, woo, woo. And I gotta remind myself, not to be a hoe.
Hmm.
And I looked at him and I was like, do you want to make sure that that lesson stays instilled in you, Glenn? And he said, yeah. I said, well, then I need you to understand this. They're not with you for you. They're with you for them. They're in it for them. See, after they've been with you, their nothing lives now have a new meaning. They slept with Glenn Lewis.
Yep.
And they
Hmm.
get to take that story back to their hometown and they get to tell everybody everything that happened. And now there's somebody. I'm like, it's not about you, baby. They want to use you so they can be somebody. And he looked at me, he said, damn, Jag, I never thought about it that way. I said, do yourself a favor. Don't go around making all these bitches famous.
Yep.
Hmm.
Find your star.
I
Find
keep
your
telling
star.
people that sex is a sacred exchange of energy. So you have to, it's like for someone to be able to say that they slept with a high vibrational woman is low key an honor to them, but a man's ego kicks in and then he starts bragging, oh yeah, I was able to smash the high vibrational, I was able to feel that. And then it's like at the end of the day, what did that accomplish in your life? How did it, you know what I'm saying? Like, how did that add value to your life other than projecting your ego to a bunch of other men who probably are also fantasizing about sleeping with the same woman? It's just, it's like childish almost. That's like what high school guys do,
Do you
you
want to
know?
know what the weirdest thing was for me touring with male rappers on the road in my 20s?
Yeah, I can only,
Imagine waking up first thing in the morning, getting out of your bunk, going up front to the front cab to the kitchenette to use the bathroom, get a cup of coffee, maybe a bowl of cereal until you stop at a Cracker Barrel or Uncle Dave's or something
Mhm.
like that. And it's the morning, and there's a bunch of grown men sitting there, especially the Roots. Oh, they were the worst. Oh my God, they were the worst. Porn for breakfast.
What
Wow.
the roots?
Porn for
Wow.
Do
breakfast.
you want more? That's what they were saying. Do you want more porn? Is that what that album was about?
I mean, literally. I'm waking up and there's 5, 6 grown men watching all kinds of weird stuff. Guys running trains on pregnant women.
Damn.
I didn't even
Ew.
know about Ready to Pop
Oh my
films. Oh,
God.
they're called Ready to Pop films. They're pornos
You know
with
what's
women in their
crazy? My
what?
ex, my ex fiance that raped me had that. He would watch porn. I literally like kept track one day. He sat at the laptop for 11 hours and just watched it.
Um,
Like it
11
was just.
hours?
I am not
honey,
bullshitting.
honey,
I literally.
that was my first husband.
That's great. I was like,
Porn.
you're not
Listen to
even
me.
like jacking off. You're just watching it. Like, what's wrong with you?
Porn. It was porn and gang bang. He like gang bang
Yeah,
porn,
he liked to see the
orgy
pregnant women
porn.
in anal. That was his fetish. He liked seeing pregnant women get fucked in the ass and see the gaping hole, which I thought was disgusting. It
Oh,
was really
Oh
damn.
my God.
You're
Listen to me.
traumatizing me.
Listen to me. Them Ready to Pop films. I didn't know about him until Amir Questlove Thompson.
Oh, shit. Bitch hips.
He was the one that got the tape. I think we were somewhere in either Colorado or maybe Montana on our way to Seattle for a show. And he had stopped in a porn store, and got some tapes. And he got the Ready to Pop. And I'm like, the
it was
fuck is this
weird.
shit? Ready to Pop.
I was like, why are you watching this? She's pregnant, but her nipples, her
It was
areolas. I was like, the fuck? She's pregnant.
It was 3 guys running a train on a pregnant woman. And see, in the Ready to Pop film, the porn, the cum shot,
Oh,
it's not,
God.
it's not what you think it is. The cum shot is the object is to make the woman's water break.
Oh
Oh,
my
shit.
God.
That's why they call it Ready to Pop.
God.
That is
All right. Next
so
subject.
So
Next
rude.
subject. God
and
damn.
so there, I'm.
Oh
This
my
is
God.
breakfast for me.
No.
This is breakfast for me. Imagine waking up, coming out, and you're watching a bunch of grown men sitting there.
I can
Oh
imagine.
yeah. Oh, wait a minute. He gonna do it. He gonna pop her water. They all
I can
into it.
actually, yeah. He used to. I didn't see him watch the water breaking, but he had a fetish for watching pregnant women, and he would always point out how big their areolas were and how long their nipples were. And I was like, I know what happened to him when he was a kid. The whole him, getting molested by the women at our church from 3 to 8, and they made him watch porn. But 11 hours, my nigga, like we had plans for the day that got canceled because he just would not move away from the laptop for 11 hours. And this was every
Right.
day. Like he would go to
All right.
work, and then as
Yeah.
soon as he came home, that was all he did until, and
Oh
then
yeah.
then practice on him and
For,
then go
for
to
my
sleep.
for my first ex-husband, it was gang bang porn and Dragon Ball Z. He would watch them simultaneously back to back.
All right. Next subject.
That is so
Next
wow.
subject.
Real strange
Next
shit.
subject.
Not the anime.
Oh,
Although I
I
look, I do want to be.
actually
I
tried.
want to be
I
transparent and say
actually
I do.
tried to call CPS on the porn company. I tried. I tried to
But
call
but
CPS.
you do know
I'm
they
like,
have
they abusing
hentai.
that
They,
child.
they have hentai and futanari, so that's different because it's not.
that okay. Next.
I'm
All
just
right,
saying.
we're
Regular.
grossing him out.
No, no,
We're
no, no, no.
grossing him
No, it's
out.
no. It's not that I'm grossed out. It's like I'm just normal. I so my first shit was like Blacktail magazine
With the
and
lips.
Hentai, but
well, no,
hentai is
with Blue
actually
Can
kind of
Trail.
dope.
I
Hentai
remember
is different.
1996. I was like 16. Blue Can Trail on the Blacktail magazine. And see, the thing is I didn't like watch or see this with the homies, or I would be like, "Yo, did you see the new Tail?" Like I come from that era,
Black
but that
tail was hot.
Black Tail was the shit.
Yeah.
But that's it. Like
Guess what?
I'm not finna watch
A
no
lot of
weird ass
R&B
shit.
stars.
I know,
A lot of R&B
I
stars were in
know,
Black Tail
I know.
before they got their record deals.
Jag, were you in Black Tail?
No.
Okay, all right.
No, 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 no.
You,
I was
you,
management. I was never
you
talent.
got Black Tail though.
You want to know what I love about you saying that?
What's that?
It's
Oh,
all yours. It's
oh,
all
see.
yours.
All right.
And that's how I, but then, no, but that's how I, no, but that, listen to me. I'm wild. I'm experimental.
And I am too. And shout out to you
Oh
for that.
shit! God damn it!
But you know what's
Be
interesting?
yourself.
No, this is what's interesting. How I knew it was really real with Odell. When we first got together, I told him, like, I'm down for threesomes and all of that shit. Right? And so he was like, all right, well, okay, we'll see. And I swear to God, a month in, I looked at him and I'm like, I don't want to share you with anybody.
Exactly. When you're really in love, you don't want to share.
And
Only
I
time
don't
I
want to
did
share
that was when I was single.
myself.
Yeah. That was
Not
when
for
I
real, for real. Like, we the system. Don't disturb this groove.
was
And it's amazing to me, no, because in all of my adult life, I've been Jaguar Wright. So I don't even think people really understand what that's like to be welcome, Sister Sandra.
That's one of my D's piece, by the way. Shout out to Sister Shonda. Thank you, my love. Thank you for showing up. Thank you to all my D's peeps, by the way, that are in the chat.
Yes, all the D's peeps. Thank you for coming here and
These
supporting her.
peeps. That's what's
I,
up.
I didn't know you was gonna be my co-host tonight,
I didn't
but I'm
either.
glad you are. This is fun.
No, D is cool. I chopped it up with her for a minute. She's cool as fuck.
Yeah, when he came by my live, we chopped it up for a minute. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm transparent on my own channel. And even though I'm saying all this, I'm celibate because I'm waiting for my divine masculine. So it's like
Isn't
when
it?
men it's a beautiful thing to not have a soul tie to somebody's unhealed son. Y'all don't understand the
Oh,
freedom.
honey. Them
Yes, to not
soul
have that soul
ties.
tie.
Have
Yes.
you seen Hotak yet?
Oh
No.
shit! God damn it!
It's a deep, dark sector for
Okay.
TikTok. And it's called Hotak.
Oh shit!
Not whole talk.
Yeah, it's called Hotak. And it lives up to, you know, it
I
lives
can
up to what it's
imagine.
saying.
I can imagine.
But their goal on the thing is to see how many chicks, which chick can take down the most dudes in one day. There was this one chick, she took
Wow.
down 100 dudes in a day. It was the most disgusting thing in the world, right?
Can you
So wait a
imagine how
minute.
many souls she's collected?
Oh my God. How many spirits?
That's
How
what I
black those
mean.
pussy lips are.
Let
What
me
the
tell
fuck
you
is going on?
something.
Oh God.
That girl is the new Hove. I done changed the whole HOV. I'm calling it
Oh
high
my God.
occupancy vehicles for spirits.
Yeah.
You know.
No, like for real. That it's actually sad though, because
She did a
50
hundred guys in one day, D.
one wow.
A
Wow.
hundred guys. She did the before video to say, yeah, I'm doing 100 guys today.
That's so
And
sad.
this is gonna be a big day for
Her
me.
lips were pink and then they became black.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, that wasn't the worst part. She did the after.
No,
And
no,
this chick, was suffering from all kinds of bruises.
Oh shit.
Her
Oh
eye
my
was messed up because somebody
God.
popped off in her eye, and I
Oh,
guess it created a pink eye effect.
oh,
Jesus.
She had to go to the hospital for dehydration. She had severe muscle cramps, and she stood there. Oh man, I didn't think I was gonna make it through that. You
oh.
just screwed 100 guys in a day. You would have been better off getting hit by a 16-wheeler.
I mean, did she get paid? Shit.
Well, she did it on her OnlyFans.
Oh well.
Because
Oh,
you
so
can't
she
do all of
definitely.
the sex stuff on TikTok.
God damn.
But they announce where they're going, and then you go to the destination, and then you know. And I'm
I mean,
just
I
like,
guess for those who do that lifestyle, that's a good marketing strategy. But spiritually, she is. Oh my
Screwed.
gosh, she's got. Yes,
spiritually,
that's
listen
where.
to
And I
me,
keep
spirit,
telling
she
you, that's
is
where.
legion, for
Yeah,
there
I
are
was just
many.
gonna say that. Literally, it's the mental illnesses of it all. That's where all these different spirits come from. Is because sex is a soul tie. So if you're, if and I'll be very honest and transparent.
We
During
need a
my
class
lifestyle
on.
days, I participated in group activity, but never 100. Never,
Oh,
never.
honey, listen to me. I had
So
all kinds of fun,
yeah,
sleepovers and jamborees in my day. But
yeah,
I'm gonna tell
but
you this right
not
now. I'm
that's
going to tell you. No, I'm gonna
what.
tell you this right now. Not me, not I. I am not a circus ride.
Thank
Let
you.
me let me say something.
I am not a circus ride. This is not Great Adventures, Six Flags. You
Yeah,
ain't no.
that's
Can we have
crazy.
fun? Yes, we can have fun. But when I'm sorry, here goes the man. Go
No, no,
ahead.
no. I just wanted to say because no, this is a good topic. Speaking of vaginas turning black.
Oh, and by the way, Storm Monroe, you should be listening to this because all that busting open your pussy on open fans, just because you don't have a vagina doesn't mean that you're not taking in mass soul attack.
Damn.
That might have something to do with what's going on now. While you sitting here, ruining good business relationships and destroying people that have done nothing but help you be halfway relevant. Has nobody asked why he ain't got more subscribers yet? Like he
Oh,
just been stuck. He
I
been stuck.
I just want to swift the topic. I'm gonna shift the topic, but I want to say because I hear what y'all saying. I, if y'all go to my channel, Set in the
oh,
West, I got a song that I dropped on Thanksgiving, and it's called "This Is It." That's all I'm gonna say,
okay. I'm gonna
and
go
that's
check.
all I'm gonna talk about. Is this? That's a true fucking story. This is it. Now that's why I talk about the vaginas turning black and all that.
I'm
It's
surprised you ain't
Okay.
telling him about the song about how you didn't want the bitch to cook for you because every time she cooked for you, you threw up.
That's
Oh, I'm
that's
serious.
private. That's a private. That's a private song.
I saw the music video. It
That shit
can't be
was
that
funny.
Oh
private.
She
wow.
It
put
Oh
can't be
wow.
that
she
private.
put the cup of noodles on the stove. No,
What?
like she put it on the stove.
Like the actual plastic cup?
Yeah.
Oh, she needs to come by my Chef on a Budget Eat Your A Healthy segments because, ma'am, we were going to start a whole entire fire
Honey,
doing that.
honey, I'm
Ugh.
telling you.
I
I'm
feel sorry
telling
for women that
you.
can't cook. I just don't understand how I
See,
just don't
this is
understand.
the thing. The reason why cooking is so important to me is because I want everybody that lives in my household to know how they should be eating and how they should be treating.
Right.
Period. Like Sam, at 11 years old, we would go to brunch, Center City proper, French bistro. And he would look at the menu and say, we could have stayed home. If Sam's food comes out wrong, well, this isn't up to standard. You can take it
Who
back.
is this? Who is this troll on the screen here?
Who? Who?
Uh, where are the mods?
I'm
Do, do,
here.
okay, I need you to get this
Oh,
troll off the screen.
Chantel.
No, the I
Yeah,
recorded it.
Oh, I
Jaguar,
thought I got rid of him.
you going to
Mods.
jail.
Mods,
it's
get rid
Just know
of him.
that
yeah.
your
Let's
days are
keep that
numbered.
off the screen there,
Can
guys.
I
I got rid of him.
can I ask you a question, D?
Yes, ma'am.
It becomes so popular for black people to try to get people thrown in jail.
What's
for
that?
sport.
What was that
Um,
motherfucker's name? Bitch. I told him, bitch.
Yeah.
I got the charges dropped. Like, shut the fuck up. But
you know
Well,
when
no,
it
they don't
became
want.
popular? It
They
became
don't want
popular.
my charge.
It became popular when people started being rewarded for negative behavior, like
yeah.
Love
Oh,
and Hip
you mean
Hop.
like those fake Crime
Yeah,
Stoppers? That
yeah,
was
all these
nothing.
fake ass shows.
But
Yeah.
I would straight start a channel just to go and slap niggas,
You know
and
what?
like real talk. Like I'm not playing. I will slap the shit out you. I told Jack just have the bail money ready. I ain't tripping. I'll press the charges. I'll slap the
Oh
shit out you.
man. See, that's why y'all. That's I'm telling y'all. Y'all got each other's back, but y'all also got that. It's not a game and fuck around and find out energy. And people be
Well,
thinking
that's not.
because you're high vibrational that they can try you. And then when they try you and you have to flip that dark side to let them know that you ain't the 2, 3, or the 4, but you are the one that will fuck them up, then it's a whole different energy. Then it's a whole different energy then. Because the fuck? Why are y'all coming to her live to talk shit in the chat? Can you please go fuck all the way off? Like, this is stupid.
Am I staticky?
It's starting to get staticky again a little bit, but I can still hear you.
I want to welcome Grace to the stage. I'm gonna let you ladies hold it down for a second. Let me go on out
Okay.
of here. There's some trolls in this house.
I'm so serious. Like, well, y'all please go get a life. And here's the other thing. You girls do realize the more you come at Jaguar, the more negative energy you give her, you're actually giving her your power. Because what you focus on is what you give your power to. So even though you're being negative, you're still focusing all her energy on you. So all she has to do is just harness that energy and turn it into power. So you still ain't getting nowhere being a troll, other than making yourself look desperate as fuck. Grace, how are you, love?
So, Bona children. So, Bona Miss B, how are you?
I am blessed.
Y'all got everything going on. And girl, it's early in my neck of the woods. I'm like,
We done went so many different ways tonight, but it's cool
that's
because
all right. I love everybody having fun up in here,
for real,
child.
we gotta laugh through the bullshit. That's why I started saying what I said. Look, I'm not afraid.
Not the people's coming out with, black vaginas and
That
pink
had me
eyes
dying.
and all that. Y'all had me stressed. I'm like, I can't even have no coffee. Let me get some orange juice instead.
Because one thing about it, I know that there will be some haters that'll come back later like, D, you used to be doing group activity and did and had fun.
Tell her mind your business, bitch. Fight your
I
mammy
ain't,
about it. Now
look,
what?
I ain't never
Okay.
took down
Yeah.
100. Now I might have my little circle where we played and had our play partners, and it was just us. I might have did some boyism activity because that don't mean 100. Hell no.
Girl, what?
Ain't
Like
everybody get a turn. No sir.
the lies that they be telling, like, girl, I wish the fuck I would. First of all, I eat fruit and drink lots of water. I wish I would spread these juices with you raggedy niggas. I wish.
A cup of noodles on the stove. She tried to burn the whole house down. Like, yeah.
I'm so upset.
That made me so like you just disgraced our whole gender doing that shit. I mean, your mama didn't teach you how to boil water. You don't know to take the noodles out the pack and put them in some water. That's the easiest thing to make on the stove.
I feel, girl.
Wait, why Wolfgang said when they say keep it 180 mean
like
look, ask my nigga speech. Do I or do I not talk like this on my channel? Y'all know I do. I shared about the tarp that me and my ex-girlfriend had to use. She bought a whole tarp for our bed. She did. She bought tarp and it worked. So hey, I'm a Scorpio. What y'all expect? I'm a Scorpio. I'm a spiritualist.
Oh, it's so good to see you ladies kicking it.
What up,
For
Grace?
real.
Hey, Grace.
Hi, Uncle.
I gotta
Titty.
find Grace's channel so
Y'all
I
early.
can subscribe. I need to
Y'all
subscribe.
early. Y'all early. Y'all got me thinking that we got to get ignorant right quick. No, y'all just having fun. I'm like, oh no, I came at the wrong
Well,
time.
no, because Grace, I'm glad you finally made it here.
Hey.
I you really need to chime in. So I don't know if you know all that's been going on, but
Gemini, we're not
apparently,
vicious. Don't lie on the Scorpios like that. We're
oh
not.
Lord.
Don't do that.
Hey Amber, and welcome. She made it through her course with Dr. Megan, healing the inner
Awesome.
child. And
Oh,
I
it
can't
said,
wait for the next manifestation
oh,
Monday.
it means Romero's a troll. Okay, all right, Amber, I got you.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So anyway, we're gonna have manifestation Monday next Monday. It's
Good.
Yeah.
wild because I wanted to do it this week, and then the whole Jay-Z thing happened,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and it was weird because
Mm-hmm.
that was my manifestation.
Mm. Oh, that tower.
I've
Tower
been
man.
oh Grace. So anyway, Storm Monroe has now officially turned on me again.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
child. I was like, what the fuck of all people? I started
What
watching
you say?
Jaguar on his channel. That's why it upsets me.
What you
That's
say?
how I first saw her speaking out was on his channel. And I'm like, bruh, I've been following you since 2016. My nigga, what the fuck you doing?
the numbers got to
That's
be
interesting.
doing bad if he had to
Mm-hmm.
resort to trolling to me to get traction on his page. But like, let's
Mm.
just look at the facts. Storm's channel has been struck at least 10 times this year.
Now I
That
don't
has
know about
definitely
y'all, but
messed.
everything was fine when motherfuckers was talking about, black vaginas and
Right.
pink eye. Now all of a sudden that you talking about real, I get static. Can
Right.
y'all hear everything okay?
I can hear
Yeah,
her, but the static keeps coming up. Like, is it
Mm.
a headset that
Just
you're
work
on?
through it. Just
We
work
I
Okay.
can
through it.
hear her. I can hear her.
Y'all good now. Anyway, I'm listening. So,
ah,
storm playing in that water. Okay.
Yeah, Storm over there talking shit about Jaguar and got a whole thing planned for tomorrow talking about a Jaguar marathon. And I said, you know what, Storm?
We
I had
talking shit.
I
I'm
had
sorry.
I had
We
posted
talking shit.
2 years ago that video that Conscious TV he brought Storm and Tasha K together, where Tasha K had gaslit Storm the whole
Mm-hmm.
conversation, little boyed him, put him down because he didn't want to fuck with her because she was talking shit about him too. And I was like, how the fuck Tasha K, you mad because he blew up on his channel bigger without you? But now that I see him doing this shit to Jaguar, maybe, and I don't even like Trasha K. I can't stand her. But maybe there was a little bit of truth to what she was saying because she said, like, I mentored you, I helped you, and now you turned on me. I can't stand that woman. But seeing him do this shit to Jaguar has me looking at that motherfucker sideways because what has she done to you personally, Storm, for you to do this? When you've been her advocate all these years, were you using her for clout, for clicks? Because that's what it's giving right now.
Oh
Because when you're
no.
real, you stay real. It doesn't change over
Mm.
time.
Mm.
It doesn't. It only changes over time
That's,
if you fake.
that's interesting. See,
I'll
I
be back on.
like
Let's welcome
Okay.
Amber.
Okay. Because I
okay.
feel like I
The
feel like
YouTube.
that's what it had to be. Like, well, like a lot of content creators, they're picking up Jaguar's, topic because she's trending. But do you actually care, one, about the journey that this woman has had, two, about the
Mhm.
victims? Everybody, and that's what I said at the beginning of this live. Everybody's focusing so much on bashing Jaguar. None of these content creators, including Storm Monroe, have I heard them advocate for victims beyond just Jaguar. I'm talking about victims who
Mhm.
are still out there, whose voices haven't been heard, victims who still
Mhm.
are being abused, victims who are still being trafficked. What are y'all doing
Mhm.
to help let those victims know? Like I do on my platform, I said, yo, if you ever went through what I went through, you can come to me to my channel. You can speak your story. You can speak your truth. I'll help you with counseling. I'll help you get those resources. Why aren't y'all focusing on that on your fucking platforms instead of all of y'all coming together on what I feel is a scheduled plan attack? Because it's the major platforms that she has been on previously where it was positive. Now all of a sudden over the last 2-3 weeks, all you motherfuckers is turning on her and you think we're gonna believe y'all?
Well, it's real interesting how things played out because
Shit is
And
crazy.
first of all, thank you for like sharing your side of it because you
You pissing
actually
me off,
articulated
bruh.
it beautifully. You
Yeah,
did because um I didn't know that, Mr. Storm was on his channel talking shit.
yeah,
Cause
I seen.
I think the children already know I don't like the internet for this reason right here. I really
Yeah,
don't like people like this. Like this is why I always tell y'all get a book and get off the goddamn internet. Your
right,
brain cells are frying.
right.
Now, it's real interesting that now, Storm has resorted to talking shit. That's what I find interesting because it's one thing when I see him trying to, finesse content. Storm, you can bullshit all you want to. I done
And he
seen you
had
finesse
SC
this
Berry
shit.
with
But
him
whatever.
on there too. He had SC Berry on that same video because it
Ah,
popped up in my YouTube feed when I was actually researching for my own live tonight.
mm,
I was looking
mm,
through Jonathan Hayes interviews and Jaguar's
mm-hmm.
interviews, and then all of a sudden in the YouTube feed it said Storm Monroe. The interview, the video Jaguar Wright never wanted to be seen, and I'm like, I know this motherfucker's not. That was my first thought. I said, I know this motherfucker's not trying to jump
Oh,
on the
really?
bandwagon campaign against Jaguar. And like I said, the more they come against her, the more you
He
know
said
she's
that?
telling the truth. Yeah. Oh yeah. The title
Oh,
of the
wow.
video. It said the video that Jaguar Wright never wanted to be exposed or some shit like that. So of course I had to click on it because I said, what the fuck is he talking about? And he let the whole video play
Mm,
out. And what broke my heart was seeing the
Oh,
trauma on
that's
her.
the
That's
obvious.
what I didn't
mm-hmm.
like. I seen and felt the trauma, and I said, and I'm looking at her, and people are in the comment in his chat talking shit. Yeah, she's crazy. She's a psychopath. And I'm saying, all I see is trauma.
You want to know what I'm
And y'all are
hearing?
exploiting that?
I'm hearing NPCs. If
Thank
Hmm.
that's
you.
the response. I'm hearing NPCs.
Non-playable characters.
Yep.
Yeah, and for all you NPCs out there, y'all better start tapping in because baby, there's things coming for you. I'll
Yeah.
let some elders tell y'all about that one. Fuck
And
you.
see,
I
I
gotta
can't
But
tell
tap in
people
for a
when
second
you
because I want to give people context.
okay.
please do, because I'm just hearing this part just now.
When Storm issued out his little coup yesterday, we were on the phone. The reason why I didn't go live yesterday at 4 like I was supposed to, I was on the phone with Storm. He told me he was gonna stop by the live, tap in. He was all smiles, telling me how happy I looked and Jag, you're really in love. What does it feel like to be in love? And I'm hoping it'll happen to me one day. And I actually said, I'll get married. I'll give you an invitation so you can come. And while we're doing that, he was inventing that little nasty video. And then he
Mm,
put it up. And then Storm went, and then Star went on it. And then AT2 went on it. See, the problem is they're mad because I killed all their storylines.
Mm,
mm,
All of these people have been working together in the backdrop to create and manage narratives to keep the Carter's names in good standing in the midst of all of this
mm,
upheaval. There is
mm,
an actual email list with a good share of content creators on it, and they come up with their stories. And one of those stories that they came up with this year was the Lamisha Fuller story.
right.
Now, when I pull her card the way I pull her card, that killed it.
Mm-hmm.
You know how much money they're not going to make off of that story like they wanted to?
Right.
Christmas gonna be dry.
Guess what? Odell and I also killed a lot of their storylines because their whole story is I'm crazy, I'm nuts, I can't
Mm-hmm.
stay in a relationship, everyone leaves me, yada yada yada. They were calling, they were doing bets on when me and Odell was going to break up. They swore to God we were going to break up after something happened in August. That's why people got to understand why they're acting the way that they're acting.
It's cutting out, love.
All of these, see, every time I try to tell the truth,
Now
Mm-hmm.
I can hear you. I heard you say it every time I tried to tell the truth, but it was cutting out before that.
Boy,
Dang.
this is sad, you two.
And they
Like
keep doing it.
we're getting real sloppy with our work now. That's okay.
That's
Tag us in.
yeah,
Y'all
because
getting
every
real
time
sloppy with the work, you two. Lord, like
with
for
the
real?
Grace, at the very beginning, they kicked us both out when we started speaking about Jay-Z and Ray J and all of that. And like I told them on my channel, I said, God gave me a premonition, a list of names that I named off during my live last night and the night before. I already saw Jay-Z and Beyonce getting indicted, Ray J, Brandy, Drake, Khaled, LeBron, all the ones that were part of the party, Will Smith, Oprah, Jada, all of them are going, and Meek Milk too, and Minaj, all these people who participated in this treachery against humanity,
Mm,
they are all going to be arrested and indicted. They're already being investigated. This is the reason. See,
mm,
God showed me this whole puzzle. This is the reason all these different content creators who are profiting from the Jigga Man and the Diddler are targeting Jaguar. Keep in mind, Diddy has had his private jet on the Uber of Jets website since he's been locked up. He's been selling his
mm,
property. It's not because he can't afford the mortgage, it's because he's paying people to do these things. And they're it's like a terribly planned attack. Okay, this content creator,
mhm,
you go on this day and say this, and you interview that alleged witness, and y'all come together and say this. Courtney Burgess, you go and do this. Ariel Mitchell Kidd, you go and do this. Lionel B, you go and back-to-back attacks so that we can discredit her. And then if we discredit her, nobody else will come forward and there won't be any case. Sorry,
mm,
sirs, Diddy and Jay-Z. God is uncovering y'all. I keep telling you, I don't care
mm,
what Luciferian protection y'all have, what fucking secret societal alleged fraternity alliance, you're not bigger than God. I don't care if you bow down to Baphomet and Molech and all these other low vibrationals. The Most High God is bigger than all of that. And that's what I've been saying on my
right.
channel. Like, y'all are not going to get away with this just because you're doing this bullshit on YouTube. Those of us who truly can see, the real seers, we see through your bullshit. We
Mhm,
see through it. So we know you're trying so hard to scare
mhm,
these other victims. And Babylon been falling, London Bridge been falling down, and it's gonna all come falling down in 2025. God is pulling the cover. They will not be able to hide. I don't care who the fuck they send on the internet to say shit. Because the high vibrationals are protected anyway. You think God is gonna let y'all keep
mhm,
abusing people, keep trafficking people? You think God is gonna
mhm.
keep allowing y'all to do this shit just because y'all been on this Babylonian shit? The whore in Babylon is being destroyed. Revelations even spoke about it. So I don't know why they think they're gonna keep getting away with this shit.
Well, you have to understand, I guess. That's what they do. That is exactly what they do. They're going then they're gonna go down swinging. And the
They
funny
go
part
down.
about them going down swinging is that it's not even themselves really that they're fighting for. They're
It's the
fighting
energy.
to take as many as all of you with them.
That's what I've been
And
saying.
I
They want
say,
to take all the souls they can.
yeah. And the sad thing about it is that they're already collecting. And I guess, well, then we won't go down the rabbit hole. We're not going to snatch them down the rabbit hole this time. But just, I guess, in a nutshell, like it's very interesting for me to see because
Hold up. There's a troll in the chat, M_30. Keep that same energy for people in your
girl, they
family.
bald headed. Who cares?
No, let me address you. You know why? My former stepdad did a lot of the same shit these motherfuckers are doing, which I found out about after I left home. And guess what? We turned him in, bitch. So anybody in my family who has ever committed anything like that, oh,
I
I've
can't see
had the same
anything.
energy for them and they have paid, and he's now a registered sex offender and got locked up. So please kiss my ass with your tongue out and tell me how
No,
the
I'm
fuck
I'm
it
in
is, you
here.
raggedy bitch.
You hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, they hear me. Okay. I don't know why this thing is tripping.
Ain't no just saying. You said what you said, and I addressed you. Shut the fuck up. You don't know shit about me, motherfucker.
Oh Lord.
Wait, wait, hold
I
on.
can't see nobody, so oh Lord. Boy, y'all be choosing violence early. Y'all
Nah,
be
that's
choosing
what I'm
violence
saying.
early.
Hell
Don't
And
yeah.
I'm for it.
don't even do
I'm
it.
for it.
Okay, you gotta mute that.
Because my volume is loud. Turn your volume.
Child, whoever got that Jaguar Wright file again, y'all making y'all doctor very happy for Christmas.
Hmm.
They need their medication. Their ulcers
And
is
they're not stopping
acting up.
nothing. They think they
They
are.
pressure high. I know they tired. Like y'all be around the clock with it. Like it's like the sun ain't even get up yet where I'm at. And y'all on it. Like every time she open her mouth, we got static. We got
Right.
reverberations. Like
It's
whoever got the Jaguar right folder, baby, I know you tired. Like he ready to quit. He tired. Like I know his wife probably mad as hell because he always at work cussing him out. The kids is getting ready to call somebody else daddy. I'm so sorry. Like I know they tired as fuck. I know they mad.
all they doing is working extra overtime through the link. That's what they're
Well,
doing.
I'm telling you, they got ulcers and they doctor be pleased every Tuesday afternoon, weekly. Like, damn, y'all, these niggas
It ain't
they don't
stopping
sound right.
nothing. Cause we still gonna speak our truth. That's the thing. Like they can try
I
all the
think it's
tactics that
funny.
they want. But it's very lame to spend this much time trying to technologically attack truth tellers.
I mean, like I said, I bet you they bleed when they go to the bathroom. Like for real, you cannot be okay. You motherfuckers be round the clock. You never go home. I know your wife is getting ready to leave.
I'm saying ain't got not a lick of a life. Cause I mean,
I know your kids is getting disrespectful at the house because your ass be missing everything. Like, damn, for real, for real. Like,
it's still giving all their power on top of that. That's the thing I keep telling them. What you focus on, you give your power to. So all the negative focusing on her ain't doing nothing but giving her power.
I
And it's
think it's
also
funny.
letting the rest of us know, hey, if y'all are doing this much to attack this person, she must have a whole lot of truth that you don't
I
want
mean,
having.
they're telling on themselves I mean, they're just
Mm-hmm.
telling on themselves. If you got to do all this digital interference, all the torturous interference, that lets you know. And yeah, you guys, look, someone said Jesus is coming, but I say Yeshua. I say Christ consciousness is here. It's
Right.
not even coming. It's here.
It's already there. You just tap
Yes.
into it.
And Jag didn't do nothing but just wait. Jag ain't doing nothing but just like reminding us.
Mm-hmm. And that's it. That's all it
Like,
is. And I told him, I said, hey,
like it when they get to fighting over this. Like, this is why certain people, you got to tell them, sit at home, skip this field trip. You can't come because
Exactly.
you're going to sit here. You going to have the whole field trip fucked up for everybody. Like,
yes,
it's okay, baby. Sit down. It's fine. Don't worry about it. You can stay
Some
home
people
this
don't
time. Just
realize
wait.
that they're Judas.
right.
They don't. Which is why, remember that conversation that we talked
But
about?
you know
We
Mm-hmm.
snatching
Yep.
their eyes. We
what's good
snatching their
about
eyes away.
what's good
Y'all
about
have
it
been
is
trained to
there
believe lies that are put before you. You have been trained to accept them. So what we gonna do? Snatch your eyes away. Snatch your eyes away. And
yep.
if anything, y'all better be lucky as us snatching them away. Cause see, when spirit get to snatching, it's not
Thank
funny.
you. Thank you.
It's not funny.
And
You lucky spirit.
that's what it is, because I keep telling them, like, they don't realize that when they come up against any high vibrational, you have to deal with the ancestors and the angelic order that protects us. So
Mm,
be glad that you haven't fully been handed over to them, but they're always working on our behalf anyway. And my thing is, if these people look at it this way, at least they have shown themselves for who they
mm-hmm,
really are. Therefore, you can no longer be deceived by them, thinking that this is
mm-hmm.
is an alliance. If I learned anything this year, When people have shown me who they are, whether I was shocked or not, I believe them. If you a Judas, you a Judas. I'm gonna just cut you off. Period.
I
Thank
told y'all last time
you.
we here to
And
catch
now,
Judas slipping.
right, get the hell on. Okay, now I know who you are. Goodbye. Like dead ass.
And since we on it, since YouTube got the plan when TD was explaining the story, Storm, you was a treasonous punk ass bitch. And I don't give no fuck what nobody's talking about. How the fuck you come out the woodwork running your mouth and talking shit? And I ain't even see the shit talking yet. And I don't want to. Because on some real shit, you handle treasonous bitches like on the straight concrete. The fuck you mean?
Right.
Like y'all lucky that y'all be playing on the internet and really, truth be told, in real life, y'all a bunch of pussies. For real.
That's right.
A lot of y'all lucky as fuck.
Right.
Because
All right,
child,
who is this?
anytime y'all need to somebody, we can get at
They
that.
wouldn't do it in real
Fuck
life.
Well, yeah, we know that. Star is the perfect example of that. And I'm going to see him in a few months. We already know how that's going to play out. No, so who is this? Ava is a new guest to the Ava Gamma. Hello, Ava. Ava, going once, going
I need to
twice.
pick that person out because they in the dark and ain't talking. They might be a troll.
I'm
They're
banning them.
they're gonna get ready to porn bomb you.
I'm banning them. That's no
Yeah.
problem.
What
They got banned.
What the man?
That's
T, do you
what
see
it.
why I told you I don't like the internet?
Take the link out the chat. If you can unpost it, I would just unpost the link.
Like
I'll do
they
that.
real lucky
I
that
got it.
TD called
I
me. She
got
said
it.
TD first.
They're
Like,
sending
what's
I got
wrong
it.
with
shit to her account through the link.
That's all right. I understand because y'all got ulcers.
Lock
Y'all
her
got
out.
ulcers. Y'all stomach be bleeding. You can't even eat oatmeal like you used to, huh? Your hairline is disappearing, huh?
This shit is crazy.
Your kids is getting real disrespectful, ain't they?
It's crazy.
The woman that you was fucking on, she fucking on somebody else now, huh?
I had prayed over the live, and then we started laughing and joking and talking
We're
about
gonna
all
have
the
to
little
come back tomorrow.
and then then it's this. So yeah, I would take that link out the chat, Odell. They gonna
I will. I'm just gonna add Amber, and then that's it. Derek, just come back tomorrow.
Hi, Amber, my sweet.
Hello, beautiful people.
Hello.
It is a wonderful 5:00 over here on the East Coast.
All right, 10 more minutes, y'all. Let's wrap.
I just wanted to say I didn't know what was going on until I logged on to YouTube because I've been dealing with my own stuff over here, and I logged on this morning and all I heard was black vaginas, and I said, oh, not the black. I said, oh no. I said, wait a minute, and then Jag with the in the bushes, and I said, oh no. I said, what did I miss?
no.
What did I miss? But I did see I did watch. She's not lying. I did watch the I did watch the video that he had put up, the interview that you didn't want to have.
Yeah.
I said, what in the hell? I said, what is he talking about? I was like, since when did they not? But then I went to the comments, and they was dragging him.
Yeah.
Dragging him, and I was like, oh. I said, oh, so let me find out he turned on Jag.
Mm-hmm.
I said, wait a minute. I said, but they was just good. I said, oh no. I said, don't tell me that you dragging Jag now for clout.
Thank you. That's
I
what I'm
said,
saying.
you dragging Jag for clout, bro? Really? But then it all
He
clicked.
pulled that coup, Amber, while he was sitting on the phone with me and setting me up for clicks and views. And the truth is, the reason why he's upset is because he's pissed off that I gave all that great content to real life and not to him.
But
this is jealousy. This is...
I'm bad.
Yeah, he titled it Jaguar Wright's Worst Nightmare, the life she wants erased forever.
Yes.
Yeah, but that's not true.
That's
because
not
the
true.
truth
He wants
is...
it erased forever. He needs it erased forever.
But ladies, can you hear me?
Yes.
Understand this. There's more to this than people are seeing.
how can I put
Well,
this?
no, I figured it out with every little
Oh,
gem
I
you
know,
drop.
but y'all got to understand Storm is screwed. And the reason why he's doing this is because Tasha K is blackmailing him about the shooting, the pow-powing of Von Ray.
That
Mm.
makes sense. Especially because Vaughn lives
You
with
know,
him.
they
They
worked very
had
hard to frame that boy that's in jail for that pow-powing of Von Ray. And that's not the right person.
Mm.
See, all of these people are criminals.
Oh,
And
I
this
got
is the
chills.
most important thing.
Mm.
This is the most important thing. All of that he put up, why is nobody bothering to really look? We have someone examining it. I know it was AI'd. I know what I said in that interview. I can't tell you exactly what I said at the end of that story, but I can tell you for a fact the next thing that I said after I told that story was not that Sean Carter did that to me. That was done to me by someone else. Someone else that was hired and targeted and put in my life to harm me, to
and,
scare me back
and
into
you
the
said it.
Illuminati fold.
She said
But
it
this is the thing. No, but wait a minute. I need y'all to really pay attention to this one thing, and this is the last thing that I'm going to say about it, and then we'll wrap it up tomorrow on part 2. But
Mm.
understand this. How is it that if that's what I said, it's been sitting there since May 19th, and nobody noticed it until now? Why did he take down the original video that was posted up May 19th and then re-upload it with another one? And then re-upload clips. See, that's the beautiful thing that I will say that I love about technology. Metadata.
Never lies.
You telling me you telling me as many trolls that follow and stalk everything that I do, that it took them this long to find that clip on a page as popular as his. That
right.
doesn't make any sense. There was over 150,000 people that watched that initial because Tiffany was there at the beginning. And you're telling me all 150,000 people that saw that never heard me say that until he re-uploaded it just now? That doesn't make any sense. Does it?
Hey, hold on, Jag.
No,
Hey, girl, please. If you don't want to be in here and you gotta run your fucking mouth, you can get the fuck up out of here. How about that?
seriously.
Like I
Who
don't
is
know,
this? Who
but
you talking about?
That girl,
Who
girl,
you
she
talking about?
please. Her
it
name is Girl,
Who?
please, and I will,
this
girl, please.
That's
All
You
right.
get the
Danny.
fuck up out of
Yeah,
here.
that's Danny Robinson. Okay, I'm
I
gonna
Oh,
take
hi,
care of her.
did.
Danny.
You know how
How
I
you
knew it was
doing,
her?
bro?
I knew it was her because of how when she posts in a very manic manner. She did that shit before
Oh,
earlier in the live, and she's even done it on my channel. She'll
Let
manically
me
post.
say let me say this. Let me say this so I can give her a soundbite. David Santrell Brown, come get your wife.
Period.
Ew,
so
completely
she can go
unhinged.
call me a Karen on her fucking page and crash out for the next 25 fucking minutes again.
She's a weirdo.
I
And
know
I'm gonna
she
talk to
is.
this dude. I'm gonna talk to this guy named Larry Champ. I have a direct connect with him. She's gonna be tight. She's gonna be press about that.
That's my.
Press. She's gonna be pressed about the Larry Champ interview I'm gonna do.
What Storm Monroe really needs to be concerned with is why Tasha K is still pulling his string if they've all been honest about everything that happened to Von Ray. And
If
if
you don't like the
everybody is
language,
forgetting
then
who,
don't be in here, darling. I'm sorry.
Why use bad
It
language? Because we're
look,
grown.
we we're
Sorry.
gonna wrap it because we're gonna do a part 2. And D, we definitely want you here.
I got you.
Grace, of course, you already know what time it is. And Amber,
You
I
know
gotta
I'll
make
be.
you a mod.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, you do. And
no,
Jag,
I got you. We'll chop it up. We'll chop
Jag,
it up.
I
But
need a
look,
wrench to start throwing something up in yours because I'd be ready.
just don't. I already know you. You just don't get too reckless.
No,
See
I
what
know.
I do on my
Now,
I
I
don't
channel.
know
was
what
telling.
you're
They
talking
start
about.
when they start tripping on my channel. I just if I don't have time to stop and address them, I just report them, block them, ban them, and then I report their channel for harassment.
Well, see, just the what we're gonna do, and I'll talk to you about the layout or the rollout that we're gonna start doing.
Okay.
Because Andy from Popcorn Planet, Sean Atwood, we're gonna start doing like lives with them, and then we're gonna do after shows. It may be with your channel, Just
Okay.
D, or maybe we got to start spreading the love.
Got you. Got you.
So just you'll hear from me and Jay. We'll talk to you. We'll figure it out.
And we're gonna
But
tighten up the truth line.
we got to basically
Right.
tighten up what's popping with people who are real. Look, I'm
Yeah,
gonna say this because
Push
the
all
thing
these
is
weirdos out of the algorithm.
the thing is with this whole Storm Monroe. I was studying what was popping with Storm, and I was telling Jag. Now look, I'm in IT. Now this will probably get me on a blacklist somewhere, but I've already got my diplomatic immunity shit. I already got like I'm working on my dual citizenship.
Why are you saying
I'm
all
not
of
sure.
this?
Fuck, because I don't give a fuck. You know that. Now listen,
welcome to the club.
the situation with the Storm Monroe shit and this whole thing with his video, and it's been around since
May
May.
19th.
I studied it and I'm like, okay, what's popping here? What are they trying to do? Obviously, Jay-Z and Barack Obama have ties.
Right.
Barack Obama and Kamala Harris, they're part of what?
DNC.
They're all part of the demonic.
The DNC.
Yeah.
Exactly. Now look, I worked at Occidental College last year. Occidental College is where didn't Obama go there?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Supposedly he went there. Now, just like she's talking about metadata and all that. Look, now Windows has been around since how long? Y'all figure this out. Windows has been around for so long, and as far as like users and creation of users, etc., etc. Okay, we're gonna get out of here. With Barack Obama, and this is probably gonna put a target on my back. I don't fuck with Barack Obama like that. I was at Occidental College. I worked in the IT side, and I saw they've been like creating data users. They've been since the 80s. Like as far as like if you're like a student over at Occidental College,
they've been indenting people digitally online.
I saw with my own eyes. I'm like, okay, if Barack Obama was supposed to have been this student there since the 80s, but they didn't create his profile until the early 2000s. I'm in the back and I see this shit.
Right.
They didn't create Barry's
college records
his shit until the early 2000s.
Until what would have been at least 10 years, at least a decade.
Jag has been running with the story about the situation that happened in Chicago. That shit is real.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Barry is a piece of shit. Barry is not a citizen of the fucking United States.
Thank you.
And Barry a bussy boy.
I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there, but I don't give a fuck. I roll with some real gangsters, and they got my back, and I can say what the fuck I want to say. I'm gonna keep it a buck though. They've been out to just discredit this system. It's deeper than rap. It's deeper than politics. They're gonna try within the next month, because we got a month until Trump is here. I'm not a Trump supporter.
Mm-hmm.
I voted for Cornel West. I'm going to be producing for Cornel West. I can say it officially now.
Good.
But I'm only going to be doing it for a few months.
Who cares? You're doing it and it's great.
But long story short, these motherfuckers have an agenda to like really turn the American people's opinion a certain way.
They really do.
Peep the fucking game.
Yeah.
Peep the game. So what they're doing with Jay-Z, and then you got content creators talking about, Jay-Z is gonna be good with the NFL. Bullshit. They're gonna dump his motherfucking ass. people in the industry. I know people in the industry
They
behind the
need Beyonce
scenes.
available for the humiliation ritual on Christmas. Then they'll get
Oh,
rid of the both of their asses.
oh shit! Why
What
did you
about
Ain't
the
say that?
nobody clapping for her ass.
what
And you
about
know
the
what? You
let's
know
talk
what?
about the cloning.
They had to say that they were still down with it, so Beyonce would still agree to do it, and they're going to humiliate her.
I want well
Let me wrap it up because all I wanted to say was
mm,
the situation with Storm, the situation with AT
mm.
Titties, the situation with all these
The phone
content
comment
creators
report.
who star bitch ass. I will see you when I see your 60-year-old ass. Just be ready. I think you got that civil rights strength, but you ain't even civil
I'm
rights.
a
You
waterboarding with
no,
Metamucil.
he ain't even FBA. Like he's not even really like he ain't us.
I'm dead
They
serious.
when
I'm
they
gonna make
say
sure he
they
get all
not
the
like
fiber
us.
he need.
Odell.
Long story short, like there's a lot of shit that's gonna drop down, and it's gonna get crazy within I'll say the next week. Jack's not gonna say too much. All I'm gonna say is I just dropped that drop about what I said and what I've seen, and I'm not on some like conspiracy shit. I've seen it with my fucking own eyes.
Right.
Oh,
People, this shit is not a game. Go
Odell.
ahead, Amber. What you got to say?
I'm gonna say it like this. All right. Uh, I'm gonna agree with you too, and only because I know what I know because of where my family was and what I've seen, but we'll have to speak off the air too, like about the cloning and the so people don't realize that shit is true,
It's
and
very true.
the cloning and skinwalkers and like that shit is true, and people don't want to realize it. Like I don't understand. Like y'all really need to wake the fuck up. But will you? No, because y'all are happy being sheep and lemmings, and and y'all are just gonna all follow each other off the mountain. And you know what? But that's what they count on.
Yeah.
That's what I saw, in fact, was everybody following the crowd through the damn double doors and then being destroyed. At the end of the day, opposition is expected when you are speaking out your truth, especially when you are one of the chosen. They want everybody to think you're crazy. They want everybody to discredit you. But yet and still, there's people that know the truth, and real does recognize real. And those of us who have been speaking out, like I've been speaking out since 2011, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, they can say what they want, they can do what they want, but they cannot stop us. And I know we had a moment, I've had moments tonight where I kind of had to check people because I got tired of seeing people talking shit in the chat. But at the end of the day, we're all protected. And like I keep saying, it is God doing this. It's literally
Yep.
God covering all of this. So they can come at me, they can come at Jad, they can come at Jonathan Hay, they can come at Natanya, they can come at Ronnie B, they can come at whoever they want, but they're not going to stop what God is doing. Period. Like it's
The
gonna
the the,
happen.
the truth. Look. I only got a few minutes.
Yeah.
Wrap it up. But I was just letting you know. Gonna
You
do
can
a
say
part
it, wrap it
two.
up. The phone's about to die.
The truth will prevail. Go ahead. Go. The
And
truth will prevail. Go ahead and wrap it.
I'll be there. Let me know because YouTube, for whatever reason, ain't been giving me the notifications. So just shoot me a message or an
Me
email.
neither.
I'll be there.
They have
I'll be
not been giving me
We got you. We'll let you know.
Yeah.
or Odell's notifications, and I have it all on. It has not, and I
Yeah, you got
noticed
it
that.
turned on, but they just don't turn it on. It's all good. We'll let you know. Don't trip.
Okay.
We'll let you know.
Because and as
Y'all
they've
say
been
your
giving
final
you guys,
words.
yeah,
I just want to say thank you. I definitely wasn't expecting to be on tonight, but I thoroughly enjoyed myself. So thank you to Jag and Odell. And shout out to all of my D's peeps that joined that are in the chat. I see y'all. I appreciate y'all. Of course, we're not going to go live because it's 4 a.m. But y'all come back tomorrow night to Jag's channel so that we can continue to speak the truth. And I just want to send positive energy and divine healing and protection and favor over Jaguar and Odell and over her platform so we can keep speaking the truth and helping everybody else to be healed.
I definitely I've never actually gotten to speak to you. I've heard you numerous times, and as a victim and survivor myself, I want to say that I'm sorry that you went through what you went through, and
Thank you.
you're definitely, your strength definitely inspires me as well, and I admire you for definitely doing what Jag does as well, for standing up and trying to help the children as well, and I really, it's an honor, and I really appreciate it. And Jag and Odell, you already know, I appreciate you guys so much. We'll definitely have to speak on Monday about the